promise not to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter at Bo's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Bo's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Where's Jumko? There's Jumko. Hello. Hi. Good. Such a evening. Tan konbanwa. Hi, Calby. Boo ho. Hello. So that Lua anniversary stream. Hi, alt. I haven't watched the entire stream in full. I just saw some highlights. A lot of people are mad that there's no free 5-star. And I don't know, maybe I'm a cruel bot now. Maybe I'm just sweeping. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think there's enough. I'd like to think there's enough summons, free summons that they're providing, that the anniversary is okay. Although the 10 rerun banners is kind of tough because that is a lot. And it is mostly there, you know, for people to catch up, to have the options to catch up. It's a lot though. And you can obviously you can still do 50-50. You can still do 50-50s on those too. Hello, Decopoke. Such evening. The Run Cleric. Lua could never. Yeah, like where's the purchase bonus? Like where's the purchase bonuses that Starvale has? Lua could never. Nepeta, hi. Have you seen any of the anime To Be Hero X yet? Its peak. I have not watched any anime this season. I still have stuff from last season I never bothered. I haven't gotten around to finishing. Like, I haven't finished or caught up on 100 Girlfriends, for example. Yeah. But they themselves gaslit. They gaslit themselves that there was going to be a free 5-star. Yeah, people are getting mad over leaks suggesting that there was going to be a free 5-star. This is one of those cases where it really... This anniversary thing, it's not that big of a deal. It's not as embarrassing as a Genshin anniversary, you know? But this is one of those cases where people are only really getting this mad just because they believed fake leaks. And, you know, those are leaks. Now, granted, yes, having 10 fucking rerun banners, they're basically rerunning every character except for the ones that are currently rerunning in this current patch. They're rerunning every limited character that's been released up to this point, which I think is actually kind of cool, because I can go back and still try to pull for some more recent characters like Colorado's weapon, for example. If we did have a free 5-star, yeah, sure, obviously, that'd be exciting. If we had a free 5-star standard selector even, I'd be totally okay with that, because I want C1 Verena, but the leak said they were going to give us a down payment on a home. Now, here's a schizo theory that people have. People are theorizing that people made these theories about Genshin 2, where they announced the anniversary and they made the rewards mid on purpose to get people talking. And they've opened up feedback on their official Discord. So what's gonna happen is that they're gonna change the anniversary awards, make it better, and it's gonna be better publicity. It's gonna be another Genshin could never moment, you know? People are theorizing that the devs are specifically getting people riled up so that when they do release the newer updated anniversary awards, it's gonna be like a huge comeback, like, oh man, the devs listened. I do think though that aside from that theory though, I do think that the Wuthering Waves devs have kind of put themselves into a corner. They've kind of been a bit too good. They've kind of had it a bit too good since release. Well, yes, the WoW devs do listen and they do try their best to improve their game and listen to feedback. That is really good. That's a huge deal. But there's a line, you know. There's a line that they have to establish, and because they've been so receptive, because they've been so receptive to feedback and making changes accordingly. Now people think that they're gonna listen to anything. Now people are gonna act like the WoW devs are spineless and they can bully them into doing whatever they want. It's never gonna get that extreme, but this is kind of the direction that this relationship between the devs and the player base is going. Oh, I saw a little plush that was labeled Stuffy Bunny, and my mind immediately went to the porn. You gotta get your mind out of the gutter. It's wild that Kodomo no G-Con was written by a woman, but maybe I'm just not used to women being horny on me in IRL. I don't know what Kodomo no G-Con is, I'm not super certain. But female writers are fucking freaks. Female writers or developers tend to make the most gooner shit. It's because they know what men want, they know what themselves want. There's a lot of really popular anime doujins or like lewd materials that were written by women because women know best, you know? women know the female anatomy better than anybody else, so on and so forth. Anyway, that's my scheduled Wuthering Waves rant. Now how do we drag Hoyo into this discussion? I also gaslit myself that I can roll for Zani Ra, so I got myself a Shorekeeper. I was inconvenienced because I lost 50-50 on Shorekeeper, and then... Oh no, I'm opening up Shadowverse! No! Get out of here. I lost 50-50 on Shorekeeper. Granted, I lost it pretty early, just about 20 rolls in. But it took me like 75 rolls. 80 is hard pity in Lua, so I almost reached hard pity to get Shorekeeper, and yeah, I got her now. My account is finally unbricked. But I'm getting super greedy, and I'm attempting to roll on her weapon banner. Shorekeeper's weapon is not even that good. It's really not important. I just kind of want it. If I don't get it, it's not a big deal. But if I do get it, I kind of want it just because I don't have another energy regen rectifier. That way I don't have to keep swapping weapons between Verena and Shorekeeper. Also, Lua X Edge Runners. Oh, is it Edge Runners? I just saw a Cyberpunk just in general. It's Edge Runners, the good Cyberpunk? I've never watched Edge Runners. I just know it has a Lottie. I just know that the Lottie was really important. Speaking of Lottie, a little video game. So I'm catching up on my Yu-Gi-Oh! Ing now. We did the festival already, and I don't really want to bother touching the dual triangle events until they release the extra missions. This isn't Shadowverse. I almost opened Shadowverse. I dodged a bullet there. We're gonna do regular ass, normal ass ladder. But because I'm still low in the ladder, I'm still in platinum rank like a fucking loser. I can afford to play bad decks. So, yeah, you can play Fiendsmith and Vaalmonica, duh. Vaalmonica honestly might be one of my favorite non-ritual archetypes. It's got pendulums and it's got lotties, my two favorite things. For those who don't know, since Vaalmonica is kind of a ritual Who archetype, I've streamed it a couple of times, but for those who need a recap, Vaalmonica is a pendulum-ish deck. It's not as pendulum heavy compared to, you know, the real pendulum decks like Supreme King or whatever, but all of your spells, or most of your Vaalmonica spells and traps, have two different effects. One of them will give HP to do the effect, the other will spend life points. The idea is that each certain effect, whether you pay life points or gain life points, will put resonance counters on your pendulum monsters. These are you got the angel and the devil on your shoulders pretty much, and you are sucking counters on your pendulum zones. And once you reach a certain amount of tokens, I keep fucking misspeaking, fuck. When you have a certain amount of resonance counters, you can resolve certain effects. So like say, once you reach 3 counters, you can link summon into the link ones. The link ones are super fucking stacked. The main one you go into is the Bouffer. You can quickly use the effects of a Vaalmonica spell or trap in your banish or graveyard. Typically, this would be Rhythm, and when you have the link monster out, you can use both effects. You can destroy one spell or trap and bounce one. Does not target. Resonance, Portal mentioned. That's why I like Vaalmonica, is that it is a Menhera Princess Portalcraft Pendulum deck. Hello, Michael. Yeah, it's we also spam Baguska. You play a bunch of, you just pen on a bunch of level 4s, and you typically, the safest thing to do is end on Zebrufia and Baguska, because Floodgate's good. Link monsters are unaffected by Baguska. But now we have a bunch of additional tools. Fiendsmith really carried this deck. I'm gonna be honest. It is really easy to bridge into Fiendsmith. Because, wow, who would have thought? The demon is a light fiend. Cool. Even Zebrufia is a light fiend. Wow, cool. Although honestly, I feel like I usually use a Fiendsmith as bait. Mostly because I'm kind of bad at doing Fiendsmith combos, if I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of fucking stupid, and I don't do the Fiendsmith combos correctly. But the Fiendsmith are just kind of a bonus where, okay, yeah, sometimes you can grab Desiree or whatever. Usually I'll just end up using them as extra bodies or to bait out hand traps. You know, you can go Wave King Caesar too. But now the actual Vaalmonica deck itself has a bit more to work with because we got update support. The negate kind of trap. Cool. Okay, well, you don't actually see the counter trap that often, because yes, you can search into it, but it's kind of a bit extra because typically you want to set up the other trap into graveyard or whatever instead. But the main thing, okay, the most notable thing, the most fancy thing is Concord Link 2. But the main thing, the thing that actually makes Monica way more consistent is actually the counter trap. Because you can use this as discard fodder to instantly put 3 counters on one of your pendulums. And that opens up so many more options. Because you can take advantage of the other Link 1 hollow way more frequently. This is the Fairy Angel one. So Zebrufia is the one that you use to control the opponent on their turn. And typically you would use Hollow, Dualoom. Typically you'd use Dualoom on your own turn as a finisher. You can get 3 attacks, you summon her. If you link summon into her, you can pop board. Usually you would only have enough counters on your first turn to set up Zebrufia and just pass with that. But now with Creation, if you can discard Creation, you can instantly put 3 counters onto your Angel, and you have access to both things. With a counter trap effect too, you can also use this to immediately summon. You can use the effect to summon out to link summon on the opponent's turn. So you can use Deviloom's effect that when she's summoned, target guys up to the amount of counters. Target monsters you have equal to the amount of counters that are on your field. Blow up the fucking board? Is that a bot? Bot, I'm busy providing information for a deck that I'm not even good at playing. Hi bot, bye bot. Let's see. Where was I? You can blow up the opponent's fucking guys on their turn. You kind of already had a way to link on your own turn, because the Angel has a secret effect that everybody forgets, including myself, that if the opponent declares an attack, you can immediately link summon into Guy. So you have 2 ways to summon out Deviloom on the opponent's turn to blow up the board. It's not a huge game changer, but it does make the deck a bit more flexible. There's a lot of really annoying layered interactions that this deck can do. Why the fuck is Louis at 2? Why the fuck is the Fabled guy at 2? Obviously a net deck, obviously. But I like the reasoning that the guy had, where it's like, oh, it's more discard fodder, and it's not once per turn. It's not a hard once per turn. You typically will be discarding not just with Fiendsmith, but you discard as cost to set up your Pendulum Zones. Ideally, you want to be discarding the creation to get instant Rezo tokens. What the fuck does a big giant Lottie do? A link to 3,000 attack towers. Unaffected by card effects. Except for Monica cards. While you have 6 or more Rezo counters on your field. Now, granted, you shouldn't expect to end or even see Concord too frequently. You can do Concord if you do get creation and the extra counters, but don't like tunnel vision too hard on resolving Concord. But if you do have Concord, she's at 3,000 towers, so she's towers. Towers is 3,000. Do people still know? Do Zoomers still know what we mean by towers? Cause like this bitch is old, right? Do the Zoomers even know what Cleaford is? It's the guy that's unaffected by things, so you kind of have to attack into it. It's kind of harder to attack into Valar because if you have the creation out, which doesn't happen often, but if you happen to have creation as actually functioning as a continuous trap, it does give stats, so you can make Valar into a 4,200 towers, I guess. Additional attack for each level 4 vaalmonica you control, so you can just pen summon a bunch of little shitters and she can attack a billion times. So she's another way to OZK outside of just Dueloom now. And once per turn, when your opponent would special summon a guy, if you have 3 or more Rezo counters on your field, negate the special summon, destroy, and then remove 3 Rezo counters. When you remove 3 though, you probably will end up going below 6, so she'll become vulnerable again. But Valar's kind of extra. Honestly, it's usually you should expect to, like, don't get your hopes up too hard. When I try to play this deck, if I try to make it too complicated, I end up fucking up. The most common end board is Bagus and Zebufera. Maybe Masquerena if you do have extra buys, if you could Pendulum Summon more. But the main takeaway is that this deck has a lot more options now. It's not just coping on simply Baguska, you have a bit more to work with now. You don't just have to bridge into Fiendsmith to get good cards. Why is there no Ash? Why is there no Maxi? It's because they're bad. Okay, well, this is also me net decking, but the guy's logic is that he just only wanted to have the hand traps that had the most impact. The hand traps that could maybe just straight up end the opponent's turn, because like interrupting one thing at a time with Ash or Imprim or whatever kinda doesn't really cut it anymore. Which I kind of agree with now. Like, you kind of can't just figure out a choke point and Ash at the correct choke point, because every deck has so many ways to fucking bridge and extend combos that you're probably gonna lose anyway. At least bad players like me will just lose anyway. Whereas Moon, you don't need Moon because you automatically you easily bridge into Fiendsmith anyway because you have actual lights. Yeah, you have light fiends right there. Engraver can search for the demon, by the way. My favorite lolly is Fiendsmith Engraver. When is Lacrima gonna come out? Not this Lacrima, I mean the hot Lacrima. Because I don't even know what the fuck the Lacrima package like edition does, but it makes the Fiendsmith package look even more fucking annoying, and I don't look forward to it. Purple lolly are best lolly low key. They are the amongst the highest graded Lottie, I agree, yeah. Like I bought this deck IRL just because it was a Lottie deck with pendulums. I didn't read a single vaalmonica card when I bought it. Like they revealed Slutvice and I was like, okay, I have to buy this deck. I didn't read a single card of text, piece of text in any of these cards for like a year. I only just recently learned what these guys actually do, and what they actually do, it's okay. It's nothing too crazy. There's not that many one card combos you can do, which means it's bad, but it's competent. This deck is competent enough that it can probably survive in Platinum, right? We can surely climb out of Platinum with a deck like this, right? Some other things to note. I don't want to bother making space for a tactics, the other tactics thrust. A couple other decks that I could have net decked had thrust, but I didn't bother. I could take out a Fabled for a thrust if I really need to, if I feel like it. Might actually build this deck to do Pendulum Mission. What's a Pendulum Mission? Is it just Pendulum Summon, or do you have to summon a certain amount of guys? Because typically you only Pendulum Summon like 2 guys at a time, but you will be Pendulum Summoning. You do play Pendulum Summoning in the Pendulum deck. I was gonna say, why have 2 Lyria? Well, because I'm a filthy net decker that just copy and paste decks, but the guy I net decked had 2 because it's good discard fodder. It's not once per turn. It's probably not necessary, but I'm gonna try it out to see how I feel about it. It hasn't gone away so far, at least, from what I played. What else? What else? I'm wondering if I should put in Appaloosa. Right? Because typically, with the Fiendsmith engine, you would bridge Fiendsmith into either Desiree or Appaloosa. I feel like whenever I pilot Fiendsmith, it's easier for me to go for Appaloosa instead of Desiree, especially since Appaloosa works under Baguska. So you can have Baguska negating field, and Appaloosa to negate stuff in hand or grave or whatever. I opted to put in the Link Spooder, because you're gonna get Nibiru'd. But that's fine, because you use Link Spider away the token, and Link Spider becomes an effect monster you can use to go into a Link 1. What makes a Link 1, one of the things that makes a Link 1 so fucking good is that, like, it works with any effect monster, any guy. So you can use a Fiendsmith to go into Zebufera as long as you have the Rezo counters. Desiree's kind of high commitment. Yeah, I feel like Desiree, like, gets punished so frequently whenever I try to play Fiendsmith. What else do you discard with? You typically will discard using your vaalmonica Pendulum. You use vaalmonica Pendulum to set up your scales. You have Tract. That's it. That's all you need! Yeah, I'm more likely to make Caesar, but like, this is why I kind of feel mixed about the Fiendsmith package, because obviously it's good. But I kind of don't... When I was testing this deck out, I kind of don't feel like committing to the Fiendsmith bridge on turn 1. Mostly because I want to end on Baguska on turn 1, because Baguska good. I like going for Baguska, but Baguska will stop the Caesar and the Desiree. And if I go for Appaloosa, like, you can do Appaloosa Baguska, but I'm not guaranteed to have the extra body to go Appaloosa Zebufera and Baguska. You and your city Baguska. I should get his mates. I like the Baguska mate. I could take out technically Necro Equip Princess is not extremely necessary, but Necro Equip makes bridging into Wave King Caesar way easier. Like say if your Link 2 sequence gets impermed, you can still summon out. Wait, no, maybe not quite in that way, but like the way you summon out is a contact fuse. You do Engraver, equip the Link 1 Requiem onto him, and Necro Equip, it likes having equipped guys. You contact fuse using Engraver and the equipped monster. She's a 6! How convenient! And if you happen to still need to set up your Pendulum Scales, if a monster is sent from hand to graveyard to activate a card effect, you can draw one! Wow! I'm still not super certain how I feel about it. I might just take out Necro Equip and put back in Appaloosa. But I crafted her, so I have to use her now, right? Why not use a Fiendsmith Bridge for the other generic links? Because I'm not smart enough, see? That's the thing. You're giving me too much credit here. I'm not smart enough to bridge Fiendsmith correctly. I don't know what it is. I'm really fucking stupid. When I get halfway through a Fiendsmith combo, I forget how to, like, finish the combo correctly. So I just don't. This is gonna sound really fucking stupid, but I think I'd rather have Fiendsmith as a option. Like, if I have full Fiendsmith combo, then cool, yeah. But I think it's better for me, not better in general, but it's better for me to save Fiendsmith for the next turn, in a sense. I'll save Fiendsmith for next game. It's so easy for this deck to bridge into Fiendsmith that I think having it as an option works well, because you have access to, you know, more removal if you're using Fiendsmith after the opponent committed to clearing your turn 1 board. Does that make sense? Like I like Fiendsmith as follow-up play, but I don't like using Fiendsmith on turn 1 because I'm fucking stupid. But you're smart to play Shadowball. Bro, have you seen my Shadowball gameplay? It's really not much better. I'm sure a normal, more handsome player can use Fiendsmith better than me. I'm scared to do the Fiendsmith package because I'm gonna misplay in front of chat. Everybody in chat knows how to play Fiendsmith, and they're gonna make me feel dumb. Like, it's just like whenever I play Swordcraft on stream. Another thing to note, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but Zebufera is not once per turn. So, like, another thing of why I don't... maybe this is just me, but another reason why I don't care about ending on Desiree or Appaloosa is just because if I have the extra bodies, I kind of like ending on Masquerena, because you can Masquerena, just link one Masquerena away on the opponent's turn to make another Zebufera, so you have more removal. Like, you don't have to just do Little Knight like a normal deck. You can just link into another Zebufera. In fact, because we have creation to set up the angel counters, you can also Masquerena into Duelism as well too. Masquerena to create Valar as well for special summon negate is also useful. Also, rip Igni's mom. Yeah, my condolences. I'm not really good at, like, sharing condolences, so I'll just like talk to Igni about it next time I hear from him. But yeah. I spent a lot more time yapping about this deck than I expected, mostly because I feel like I'm trying to reassure myself. I'm like trying to remind myself how this deck even works. 2 Duelism? Yeah, we play... Well, we as in the people I fucking net decked. People are playing 2 dualisms now because you have a lot more ways to summon it on the opponent's turn now. As far as I can tell. Like, there's a lot of theoretical ways to play Vaalmonica now, but I'm not smart or handsome enough to see all the lines. But just having as an option is nice, I suppose. 37 minutes into stream and not a single game has been played. I spent 20 minutes talking about Wuthering Waves and like 20 minutes just trying to explain the deck to myself. I'll play 1 because it's a game closer. Yeah, but now you have more ways to summon it on opponent's turn to blow up the opponent's board on their own turn. Like, you usually would just use her as a finisher and that's it, but... Oh no! The best card in format. Do I care? I do summon from... I do Pendulum Summon at least once, and then go into Baguska. I could try to Pendulum Summon from hand into Baguska, maybe. Field Spell adds a vaalmonica monster. I think I gotta get a scale first going, right? I can discard Fabled Louis as a guy. Well, maybe not, because we're not gonna spam the ED as much. I don't want him to draw more cards out of his 60 cards, you know? We do have Creation, though. Technically, I think it's safer to put the counters on the demon just in case. I'm gonna be a little bit greedy. I'm gonna permit myself to be a little bit greedy and put them on the angle. Skeleton, add to hand. Oopsie poopsie, Tonko, you forgot, you stinky stinker. No, you didn't forget, Tonko. Skeleton only adds spell traps, but we can use Viscera. It's a Foolish Burial. You can use a Foolish Burial to send the Slut Rice. And when Slut Rice is sent to graveyard, just in general, while you have the Pendulum Scales, she adds herself back to hand. And now that I've normal summoned her, search for a Vaalmonica card. Get the Invitere. Do I actually care? Like, I'm only giving them 2 draws. It's only 2 draws. What's the worst that can happen? So add 1 hand, put 1 to ED, then Pendulum Summon. Those 2 draws could be anything. Those 2 draws could be Nibiru. Each of the monsters, like when they're actual monster effects, pay life points. Use effect in banish thing to use effect of thing. Banish a search, pay life points to get another search. In this case, I guess I hard add to hand the rhythm, because I didn't Foolish Barrel it away. And then we can use the angle. This is just a blind excavate into a Vaalmonica card. Oh no, wait, I'm gonna give him 3 draws. Because I really, really want Baguska and Zabufera. Oh well, just do it. Maxi is not even good. It's not even a good card. We'll be fine. Maxi is not even good. Ferrados is even worse. What are you gonna do? Nibiru me? I have tactics, bro. I have tactics, man. I get to draw 2 of you Nibiru me, man. Oh, for real? Huh. If we draw 2, it could be anything. Yeah, it could be 2 more Fableds. And I can just like discard Fable next turn to bridge into Fiendsmith. Discard what? I don't know. I'll never tell. I guess normal summoning it is acceptable. I cannot believe the 60 card player is playing Branded Despia. No, it could have been Bestial because I didn't have a light or dark in the graveyard there. Well, I mean, it's obviously it's Bestial because, you know, it's 60 card, but it wasn't a Bestial prompt though. What the fuck kind of back row are you hiding from me? I can blind MST 2 of those. So hard cast. Why does Branded have back row? Yeah, bro had 8 cards in hand. I just let him get 8 cards in hand and none of them were useful hand traps. So I can destroy and bounce. The bounce is like both of them are technically optional. Super Poly! I guess I can bounce away the tragedy. And then we can do it again. It's 3 Waking the Dragons. That would imply that the Branded player was a good player though. This one I'll just not do the bounce. I'm just doing this more so for the counters. Who? Doesn't even have a grave effect? We have so many fucking counters, holy shit. I think we just do Slutvice. No, I mean not Slutvice, I mean the Link 2. Which is the big Slutvice. I actually made a critical error. Baguska in center is actually kind of a inconvenience.
Did you actually max rarity than Monkus?
No, I mean, I was thinking, well, I can't afford to max rarity vaalmonica, whether it be offline or online, because poor. But thank you 9x9 for making me slightly less poor. Thank you for the 41 months! By the way, did you guys know that, like, max rarity vaalmonica, like, all the highest rarity cards are only, like, 20 bucks and that's it? Oh no, you can't do that, no. Like, I could just pass it, he can't do anything anyway, but... If I didn't have Baguska in center, I just like putting Guy in center, but if I didn't have Baguska in center, I'd be able to link summon 2 level 4s. I mean, I'm sorry, Pendulum summon 2 level 4s. Oh, never mind, I only had 1 in ED anyway. Doesn't matter. Because Favara will do extra attacks for each of my level 4 guys I have. So I'm just gonna normal summon Lurie as just a little guy, then use it as a Link 2. Link 2 material. He's just a little guy. I think he could Super Poly, because, you know, I'm not smart enough to remember Super Poly, like, targets, but, like, both Fiends, wow. If he has one super poly, another super poly that like kills this combo, that'd be kind of funny, but change the defense. No, Tonko, watch out. And just summon a bunch of guys so she can do like 1 billion attacks. I think it's +1, yeah. Yeah, so I technically only need to do 2 of them. Let's do 3 because it's funny. No, Tonka, watch out. If you do 3, you can Nibiru. Don't attempt to activate. Actually, wait. You're not supposed to activate on Pendulum Summon. You activate on Pendulum Summon? I thought it was just normal summon. I guess typically I would like have her normal summoned anyway before Pendulum summoning her, but Pendulum summon effect is so cool. I love pendulums. I love how silly they are. Dude, I can't believe the main searcher of the Pendulum card works when it's Pendulum summoned. That's crazy. Because like you can't like get the search if you special her from the deck using the quick effect. Yeah, as if Invitere for Ceratros would be too good, yeah. I guess Invitere technically doesn't have initial condition, right? Oh no, we're bad. Oh no, Exodia doesn't proc Nibiru, no. Who? And this is just Pile. Does Pile play Regiu as well? I don't remember. Because Exodia cards doesn't necessarily mean Exodia. A lot of people just use these as extenders as well. But because my hand trap lineup is so restricted... Oh, yeah, he's pardoned. Because my hand traps line is so small, there's only really so much I can do going second. Now, Vaalmonica can be a deck that OTK is going second, but I'm not at a tier 0 deck. I'm not a tier 0 enough deck to have so many ways to extend my combos going second through all the responses. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. This hand isn't even that good. I can Vaalmonica, Discord. I can do Angel, Discord, whatever, and have Demon bridge into Phoenix Myth, but there's only so much that's gonna do. Nibiru doesn't destroy, so it wouldn't proc the next rebuild, I guess. Wait for them to commit this out. Get out Nibiru before they summon out the Phantom. Yeah, like I have a combo line, but it won't be that much. And you're Yubel, you have other things, right? Oh yeah, that works when it leaves field, that's right. You can still do Link 2s, wait, can you? Oh yeah, duh, you still have one of those. This fucker. The Coomed Dragon. Hey, wait. Why'd you gotta do that? Oh yeah, that's why nobody plays Pendulums. If only I opened 5 hand traps instead. It's not like we can nib any later. Yeah, there was like that was a point where there was no other time to do Nibiru because they would have just gone into Phantom, just negate Nibiru from there. But like, I kind of forgot that this guy had the effect to put shit into Spell Trap Zone. So we can never Pendulum Summon ever. I can't out my own Nibiru. And our hand is bad anyway, to be honest. I'm not gonna top left quite yet. Mostly just I want to see what a top deck would be if it would have been a full combo. Can you Doom Dragon, your Nib, and a Pendulum monster? I mean, I don't have one of these either, but I think Pendulums still count as monster cards, which sounds really fucking stupid because it's like, don't Pendulums count as spell traps or whatever, which I think they do, but also I think they still count as monster cards because there's like cards within Vaalmonica that still work even if you don't have a, like, I think it's worded to say monster card because there are spell traps in Vaalmonica that will still work if you don't have a Vaalmonica monster on field, but it'll work if you have the monster called Pendulum Scale. I love Pendulums. I see unfamiliar Necroic Princess interactions in Fiendsmith. I already know that she's an extender. I just have her because she's an extender. I don't know what she does in the real deck. If monsters sent from the hand to graveyard to activate a card effect, you can activate one things, equip, draw. I only really see the draw doing big thing, but I'm not sure, like, I'm not smart enough to know what else the Necroequip does. Like, it equips, you can go into, I guess, you can also still bridge into Snake Eyes Coon Dragon 2 with the equip. A sad thing is that this end board is not even that good for you, Bo. This end board is not even that good for you, Bo. Engraver plus Requiem crit to him can summon her. Well, no, that's why I have her. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But like, let's see the wording on, was it you? Yeah, so I've had cases where it's like, oh, I can only use one of these effects, but it does, you can use both of the effects. You must control a Vaalmonica monster card. Having a Pendulum in the scale counts as a monster cardo for effects like this. So yes, you could do Cooned Dragon using your scales, but that's heresy. I want a Pendulum summon, not Fusion summon. I want to play Val, but it seems expensive. Wait, how expensive is it actually? Yeah, Slutvice. You probably already have the Fiendsmith package anyway, because you play in every deck. Oh, huh. The only URs in this deck are Slutvice and Varar. And Varar is kind of just a bonus. You can survive without her if you're that low on gems. It's mostly just super rares. So if you already have Fiendsmith crafted, then it's not as huge of a minus to build it. Yeah, Vavar is not needed. You mostly just play her because she's pretty. She's kind of win more in most cases. It's typically the other links that are doing the heavy lifting. If you can go into her, it's really fun. Okay, let's trick him into thinking we're playing a real deck here. Add guy. Discard guy. Wow. Ha ha, I'm Fiendsmithing. I know how to play Fiendsmith. Ha ha. Maybe I should run the Millennium package as well to counter the opponent Doom Dragon. Yeah, maybe I should play even more engines to confuse myself even further. So he's a good player. Vaalmonica is a bad deck that doesn't really play under Nibiru. I play under Droll. But we can still do enough Fiendsmith under Droll. It's just a shame because what the other stuff I have isn't really very useful to help out my Fiendsmith little bridge here, but because I can I thought I could spell summon you from the hand, but that's not exactly correct. So we quit. Tract is. I guess I could track using material from hand. But we use Requiem to go into Necro Equip and then special summon from the graveyard. Oh my god, I can just tribute summon, that's right. If they make graveyard, does Fiendsmith just die? I'm not sure. Is tracked right now just better? I mean, yeah, that also just puts them in graveyard too. Lamau. Now I could just settle for Caesar. I could gamble to go into the Link 2 to go into Desiree, because Desiree is a bit better. Sequence is more vulnerable to Imperm though. I guess technically Caesar is vulnerable to Imperm as well too anyway. Don't do that, right? I want to keep them all in graveyard. Just has options for next turn. No, Tonko, always go for the burn. Do you, and keep this one in. Wait, should I be keeping a Fabled in? Nah. Put in attack position so I can get lightning stormed. I did it, chat. I did the most basic shit ever. Wow. One Desiree and Nibiru. Cool. Key creation Hanka is discard father. OMG Saturn High! Master Duel hates me. Same. Tonka, you didn't play around Mech Knight columns! Desiree Nib is actually sick. Against Blue Eyes actually? Yeah, actually it might be enough against Blue Eyes. I don't have enough experience against Blue Eyes though. Because Desiree is a... Oh, do I just negate that? I mean, the trap does a lot, just in general. Negate wishes. I'll just take your word for it. I haven't had enough experience against Blue Eyes, so I'm just gonna allow myself to get backseated here. I don't even know what the wishes is. That's wishes! That's the spell that does a lot. He also has a discard for cost. Majusi. You can banish to Ritual Summon! I love rituals. Oh yeah, I can negate, like, I have a Link 2, so I negate 2 guys, yeah? Yeah. And then if he keeps going with If he can keep going and I resolve Nibiru, then he just dies, right? If his card is sent, you can shuffle one other light fiend, then target one card in the field, send it to graveyard. True Light will still have, will still resolve because it hits graveyard, so it's not negated anymore, yeah. Wait, Desiree solos Blue Eyes? Maybe not solo, but like, Desiree does that much against Blue Eyes? It's just that easy? Caesar sucks, I never make Caesar in Master Duel. I like Caesar because I played pure DDDs back in the day. Just Nibiru solos Blue Eyes? So Blue Eyes is still the fake deck? Well, I don't know what the Palmite cards do. Like, I have a vague understanding of Blue Eyes, maybe. I have no idea what a single Palmite card does. I just know it has a broken spell. Was there a line for a Desiree Caesar? If I summon that crit? Probably not. I had like no other resources, so I had it out. Blue Eyes is a very mid deck. I think it's mostly nostalgia players just enjoying their one singular dub for the first time in 10 years, but Nibune Synchro. Do I care about this guy? The contact fuse? Does this do anything? Unaffected by traps, can attack all my guys in a row. I mean, it's very obvious to him that I have Nibiru at this point, so I'll just shotgun it now. I don't need to give it the Mausoleum, right? Bash it from grave. Add the hand burst stream of destruction! Desiree. Return the sequence back. Does Engraver have to shuffle back a... Just Light Fiend in general, okay. Oh no! Oh well, that's a shame. Surely I have a way to clear my own Nibiru token next turn, right? It's just special summon Blue Eyes from hand or graveyard on my turn, maybe, and that's... Oh, I can do a 12! Was there a way to recycle from Banish too? Fiendsmith just does everything, so I just assumed that there was a way to recycle from Banish. Yeah, imagine if Necrocurp was a light. Whoa! Jet! Chat, why is he still going? The cream is the one that recycles. From Banish? Yeah. Oh yeah, you can summon from Banish. I don't know if that works. Does that work on a fusion that's been successful? Oh no! You got the guy back again! Target trap set. What the fuck? Is this a good Blue Eyes player or something? They can do this much still? Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's like Banish or Graveyard, just the fact that it was successfully summoned, you can get back Desiree. Yeah, okay. He got Majusi. It is what is. He can ritual summon. Oh dear. Okay, this hand sucks anyway, but I mean this hand can go off, but probably not. Does he have all 3 blue eyes already? Is that what this deck does? Or just blue eyes monsters? That's the wrong thing. He can summon another blue eyes. If he has another creation set, that'd be annoying. That's why creation is mid at best. Well, I mean, the deck in general is mid at best, so there's not really much you can do besides just max out creation, just don't break, I guess. We Fiendsmith our way to bait out Majesty. Should have ended on Caesar. Would I try to go for the Equip the Link 1 into guy? Equip Link 1 into guy to try to pop True Light? Like, am I just stupid? Am I missing something here? Do these guys count as blue eyes, quote unquote, white dragons for this to just pop my whole board? Is that what happens? Oh, it's up to 3. Wait. What's the point of everything all 3? Oh, equal amount. Sorry, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I think that Joe Bean. Is that a Primite? We haven't seen a single Primite card yet. Ooh, a guy. So do I attempt to pop True Lights? This is like Eternal Soul, where when it dies, destroy all guys. Ooh! So now we lose, right? If we try to do Pendulum, he's just gonna pop my Pendulum Scales. We literally just died to 1 Droll and 1 Imperm. It is what it is. Because I already used the revive effect on Engraver, so I can't summon out another one right now. I don't play Typhon. Even if I had Typhon, it wouldn't really do much. Joel obliterates this deck. Most things obliterate this deck. Blue Eyes is just Dark Magician, but with a different flavor. Blue Eyes is Dark Magician, but with good cards. It has like 2 good cards. Ah, Blue Eyes is meh, chat says. Apparently it's good enough. I can't believe Blue Eyes can beat my Vaalmonica deck, bro. TU0 Vaalmonica. Alright, let's bait them, thinking that we're playing Fiendsmith still. Let's die to another Droll. Oh, we have Call by this time at least. Man, this hand looks so good. I can't wait to lose to 2 hand traps. Although I don't... I'm stupid and sneaky, so I'm not sure. No, I can go full on into Desiree, right? Like I said, I'm not good at using the Fiendsmith engine to its fullest. Actually, I think I can Necro Equip to get the extra draw here. Equip, then do Necro Equip, because I can discard Sedatrice as cost to get the extra draw. I can still do Desiree even with Necro Equip, right? I want the draw. Draw good. Interesting, I can also use Demon from hand if I really want to. Is that a Nibiru? Are we in Nibiru range already? Oh man. How exciting. So, Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2. I chain blocked the draw 1. I'm so smart. Oh yeah, Caesar can out Nibiru, that's right. Creation's a bit too late, that's a shame. I guess we just go for Caesar now then. But that means I can't end up Baguska! Baguska, my favorite Val card. I mean, hey, Caesar saves me the effort of trying to figure out how to bridge into Desiree correctly, at least. Tonko, can you click the shork? Woo. No one summons Slut. Add. Now we do the real combo up. Now we do the real combo. Imagine getting scared by basic ass Vader in current year. Even if Slutwise did get negated, we still had access to at least the spell trap removal with a hard cast trap at least. Whoa! Quiz time? I want to see if this guy actually did have Nibiru. The one of... It's gonna be a lot of Blue Eyes players today, huh? You know what though? Obviously there's gonna be a lot of Blue Eyes players, but I did fight against a guy. Was it Homo Life 420? I did fight against a guy earlier today that was playing Blue Eyes, but it's a bit outdated of a Blue Eyes build. Triple Dark Hole to get Chaos Max ODK. Get 2 Chaos Maxes for 8,000. Wow. Bro played one. He did have a ultimate and a True Light, so he knows a couple modern cards at least. Actually, wait, I want to do the quiz. My favorite part. OMG, Ray, hi. Sumo Dice Games! And your opponent's cash Shangri Eva a second from the right in your spec. Oh no. Do the effect of your opponent's cash. Every other zone every other zone can't be used except the forward left. What happens if you roll a dice in situation to the effect and announce on 3? What does that mean? What does it do at 3? Move this card directly to that many rain monster zone clockwise, and if a monster is already in that zone, it moves to attach. Why would you play this? What are you doing? Clockwise. It's an alt win con. I think it just... I can't count. I think it just doesn't move. There is no option for it to just be moved. I'm just gonna guess. Easy peasy. I didn't even see where it started, that's why it's I couldn't even comprehend where it started. You have Honest in hand and your opponent controls Dark Magician. A Dark Magician, my favorite! And Harbinger. If you attack your opponent's Dark Magician with your blue eyes, which of these outcomes cannot occur? So Harbinger is the one that redirects, right? Fix a monster, detach, change the attack target of this card and perform damage calc. Titanic. Which of these cannot resolve? Only Dark Magician destroyed by battle and your opponent takes 3,000. Both White Dragon and Harbinger are destroyed by battle. Ugh. It's timed! Only? Yeah, only like Harbinger like can't not die here. Like there's not a situation where he's the only one that dies, I mean. Yeah, okay. Like the thing about these questions is that they don't have to be that complicated. It's just reading them is inconvenient. You attack GB Hunter and Evigishki Merogeist. Who are these guys? Whoa! Cards on the field cannot be returned. If this destroys a monster by battle, you can detach one, shuffle the destroyed monster into the deck instead of sending it to the graveyard. It shouldn't be... It's no longer preventing it from bouncing because it's off the field. Yeah, Malgas just goes through normally. Yeah. You activate the effect of 101. Actually, I kind of know these cards. These are these not total little who's. Attach 2 to put the guy into material. You target your opponent's number 39 Utopia. How many XYZ materials does number 101 Arc have at this point? This is the most basic question ever. Like, we went from like all those walls of text to being like, oh, how does Arc work? Because Utopia just loses materials. Please tell me that's the case. Please tell me I'm not wrong here. I'm not gonna have a Yu-Gi-Oh player moment here. Yeah, okay. Valiant Shark Lancer Sharks! Using Lantern and Buzzsaw as materials, what is the current level of the Lantern Shark that is attached as an XYZ? It stays at 4, right? Unless does it specifically specify it changes level? It's just treated as a thing if you attempt to XYZ, but it goes back to 4 as material. What is this monster's type? Joan was a worm, right? Can go either way, but I feel like he's a worm. I'm so dumb. He has scales. Of course he's a reptile. I'm so bad. What is this monster's monster type? She is my type. These are... Wait, were they spellcasters or warriors? I think they're spellcasters. She has a sword, dummy. What's the name of this card? My type. This one's Slacker. Down there, there's the other one. Down there, there's a good one. Okay, I passed. Yeah, see, a lot of these questions, they aren't actually that overly complicated. It's mostly just because there's a time limit. Because aside from like literal Who cards like Slacker Magician, like a lot of the little Who cards might be cards that I just happen to recognize after playing this game for like fucking 20 years, but answers and explanations. A question like this, like, it's just a matter of you don't have enough time to comprehend correctly within the time limit, you know? I'm not smart and handsome enough to fully comprehend. Whereas this guy's a little Who that could go either way. How did I pass? Slacker was fine for that time. He kind of just did Slacker just because there weren't really any other options for... What is it? Rank 1s? Was she a 1? Nibiru emblem! Funny rock. Wait, I can do the other tests actually. Let's go. You control token. Special summoned by the effect of Mo Yi. Which of the following statements is true if you activate Shi and Spy with a Sword Soul token as target. Giving control. Now the second special from the you cannot. You the player that resolved Mo Yi is the only one that's affected by the condition. Right? Wild token is in the monster zone. Monster zone just in general, so you are still under that condition. Which refined summoning methods cannot use monster tokens as material. Synchro summoning, link summoning, XYZ summoning, fusion summoning. XYZ, because tokens can never be used as materials. As, you know, yeah, detached materials. Which of these icons is in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? Who the fuck is Long Yan? Sheng Ying? Qi Shao? It's Mo Yi, isn't it? No, okay. What's the name of this card? It's a Phantom Beast. I'm assuming Tether Wolf because it has a tether. It's not a wolf though. OMG, Tether Wolf, hi, my favorite. This card is depicted in the illustration shown on Soul Soul Blackout. Who? Is that Ad Libtard? Well, that's the only Despia on here. I don't know. Well, I don't know which Soul Soul this is either. Is that Libtard? It is. What happens if you activate the effect of 1000 Eyes and target your opponent's adventure token? I am a GOAT player. I should know this. It just disappears. Wait, is it count as Santa Graveyard though? The effect cannot be activated with the adventure token. That's not equips, but its attack remains 0. By equip, is it saying that it just fucking dies? Because I'm pretty sure it just fucking dies. Wait, am I a fake GOAT player? Does a token disappearing count as going to graveyard? I don't think it does. What? You can equip tokens? Oh, I'm stupid because GOAT tokens are 0 anyway. Which of the following is a token special summon by the effect of Descendal? Who? I feel the need to seed. Oh, those plants do look wicked, that's right. Your opponent controls Dark Fluid and no other monsters. On your opponent's turn, they activate the effect of Dark Fluid and send Multiplication to the graveyard from the deck. After that, which of the following would be true regarding the physical double you said that I said? I did this wooden question to myself. During your opponent's turn, target 1 face of monster your opponent controls. Special summon 1 Mirage token with the same level, stats, or whatever. Destroy this token during the end phase. Fuck is this guy? Why'd you have to show me the token? He's so ugly. Okay, so Math Mech gains 25. It becomes 10,500, which means that the token is that amount. Wait, what are these actual answers? What? I'm just gonna guess. Cannot be activated? Wait, what was the condition again? What? Who are these people? Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Oh. That's it? It just doesn't resolve because I'm the one playing this for some reason? Oh, why not? It doesn't have defense or level. That's why it doesn't resolve. Okay, that was a case of it was just like trying to figure out what the fuck even is this board space. Like, what is this board, not board space, board state, I mean. I'm so not proficient and not handsome. Oh, my favorite. Tonko, don't get distracted. Next time is in defense and the opponent controls a Sarah. You have 1,000, the opponent starts a battle phase, so you activate Shell. Spell summon Dynamo. You guys have tokens? What? At this time, which of the following statements is true about Sarah? She's a brat. Can only attack the token. What? What does this do? Sarah's unaffected by trap effects, but like, it's not really affecting herself. It's a lingering, continuous thingy-mabob effect, right? Isn't Sarah negated anyway? Because of the Vex? Huh? It's Despia! Ad libitum at Despia! Can't you tell? That's like the most important Despia. You control Adventure Token. Oh, I know this one. So if you try to evenly match Adventure, what happens is that, like, I don't know how to describe it correctly right now, but basically they lose all their cards, right? Yes, alien match versus a token. I can't accurately explain the exact ruling right now. They're forced to keep the token, that's what I mean, yeah. I almost said all cards, but yeah, they can only target the token. Because the token can't be banished by the effect. So they have no choice but to keep the token as the only card they keep. I have to make sure I read the answer correctly. It makes wicked plant tokens, duh! You don't remember Desdendel? What is the name of this card? Again, one of the cards that I actually know just because, like, I played this game for too long. It's Thanksgiving because there are tokens in the giving thanks. What? With black card in your opponent's field zone, you summon a monster and first summon the rose token to your opponent's field. Why are there so many tokens? I'm so done with tokens. What happens to the rose token when you activate brainwashing in this situation? I don't think they count as your monsters to be returned, right? It just summons on their field. Your opponent retains control. Control of Rosso can switch back and forth, forcing the duel to end in a draw. That sounds stupid. It wouldn't be that, surely, right? What? Which of these icons is in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? Obviously it was Cheng Yin, right? Actually, I thought the question originally was which one isn't in Master Duel, so I was super wrong the last time. Another Phantom Beast token question. Mega Raptor? Who? And your opponent activates Raigeki at the effect of Raigeki resolves, which the statements regarding monsters on the field is true. While I control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. Everything gets destroyed except for Mega Raptor, because he survives because token was on the field, right? Just he protects himself, correct? Jesus Christ, just barely. These quizzes are so funny because it's like, oh, what is the name of this? What is the effect of Glup Shido, and how does he interact with 5 other cards? So it can attack either. Wait. For the Dynamorphia question. Shadows applied, meaning that while you control the Dynamorphia token, your opponent cannot target any other monsters for an attack. But the Link Summon Trap Trick Sarah is unaffected by traps, so it can attack any monster. Did I just overthink this? While you control that monster in your monster zone, your opponent cannot target other monsters for attacks except that one. I thought that was like a player effect or some stupid shit like that. Because I wasn't like... I didn't think it was like directly attempting to affect Sarah herself. Yeah, one effect the play. That's why I'm thinking too. Yeah, it's not just me. Yes, chat. Reassure me. Yeah, stupid. This one's token Thanksgiving, you fucking idiot. It was the other token spell that had the goblins and the tokens, you fucking idiot. What the fuck is a token Sunday? Destroy as many tokens you control as possible and destroy cards in the field up to the number of tokens destroyed. Oh my god, you can scapegoat Token Sunday to pop 4! That's crazy! It doesn't target? The owner of the Rose token special summoned by the effect of Black Garden is the player whose normal or special summon causes it to be special summoned. Oh my god. See, I didn't have time to read who controlled Black Garden. I just assumed it was me controlling Black Garden and the opponent summoning. I just simply had it backwards. Wait, actually. Remove Brainwashing causes the control of all monsters in the field to return to the owners. Accordingly, you gain control of the Rose token and moves to your field. Yeah, sure, whatever, dude. What's the mission this time? Fuck off! I'm a Sky Striker player. Just resolve drones 30 times. Could have seen that coming from the questions. I never actually noticed, like, if the exam questions directly corresponded with the missions. Like, say, I don't remember having tribute questions when there was a tribute summon mission. I just didn't notice. I just have to resolve Nibiru 30 times to finish the mission. Just play Sword Soul. I'd rather die. Yeah, just turbo scapegoat. Pretty good hand. Keep Engraver in hand. And like, just send him from hand if I need to. Is there a need to like use Engraver to get the other Sanct? The other tract, I mean? Probably not, right? Don't overthinking it. My brain is just fucked after that quiz, so... My brain has currently been rewired to overthink everything now. It's Fiendman, so I'll just play cards. The Necro Equip line I did last time worked out pretty well. YouTube recommendations have told me to go down a true crime rabbit hole. I was a true crime addict for quite a while. The JCSs and everyone. But then there was a weird period of JCS was like dead for several years. And then he randomly came back with a really, really shitty AI generated video that got immediately deleted. We did it. We're so good. Just play generator. Yeah, get all 30 tokens in one game. I should craft scapegoat. Craft a full playset of scapegoats just for the mission. Scapegoat, there's a UR in this game, by the way. One hand trap, that's the only hand trap I need. Actually, for real? Scareclaw! Does Scareclaw play on the draw? Scareclaw is that deck. It's one of those decks where for some reason every time I fight against it, I just lose. Well, like, I never fully understand what the fuck Scareclaw is trying to do. Oh no, Maxi, no! Oh fuck, Unicorn can hit my Bagusa! I mean, I can still... well, he's gonna kill my Fiendsmith, probably. I just Cash. Cash doesn't play Scareclaw Cash, guy, though, right? No, wait. What am I talking about? Is Scareclaw Cash one of the mill ones? Is that what I'm talking about? No, tiers play tier Scareclaw. Tier Cash. That's the one. It's a tier. Cash has no Alta Bagus. He's gonna have to choose between sniping my Bagus or my Fiendsmith. But he probably just go for a Bagus because my Fiendsmith will give him like a billion draws here, right? Otherwise, I'll just Pendulum Summon directly into Bagusi, which still gives him like a billion draws. Huh. For real? Huh. Okay. So, a cute thing here, I guess, is that Creation puts 3 counters onto Angel. Which means that if he does try to attack, we can link summon into Angel. The Bagus is loose. Although Scareclaw is still a link deck though. They still enjoy having link monsters. Probably in the cards like, what the hell do these do? Oh, I know what Fiendsmith does. Just pick the Fiendsmith. Oh no! If it's pure cash, it's very obvious it's not pure cash. Hell, I don't even think pure cash plays Scareclaw cash anymore, right? Oh no! I think we die. Dude, why is Scareclaw so good? I have like a 0% win rate against Scareclaw. It manages Theosis to recycle resources. I guess. I thought cash just makes a couple of caches to make another cache into the 2 XYZs and that's it. They have other plays? I don't care to watch this unfold. I don't know what Scareclaw does, and now I'll never know what Scareclaw does. The T0 meta threats. Vaalmonica can solo Blue Eyes, but Vaalmonica gets soloed by Scareclaw. Imagine being a deck that's unaffected by Baguska. Most people just play a Rise Heart pass. Yeah, because usually the opponent will just concede that they don't have an out against a Rise Heart. And the opponent does have an out against a Rise Heart, then the cash play will just leave. Most of the time, the games don't progress far enough for a Scareclaw cash to matter, I imagine. Oh no, a real deck. A real deck going second with no hand traps. Cool, my favorites. I feel like it's pretty easy for Snake Eyes to fuck up my Pendulum plan. Because they have so many ways to fuck with my back row. And they do have a path to move something into my Pendulum zone. Time to watch this 10-minute combo. I could also just not watch. See, this is why players like me will never improve. Is because I should be sitting down to learn exactly how the meta decks function. I should learn and comprehend exactly what they're doing and what interactions they have access to. But I'm lazy, man. This is why people like me stay on Platinum. And it's not as if I'm complaining about a new deck. Like, Azarina is relatively new in Master Duel. But like, it's been around long enough that I should have learned it by now. I just don't feel like it. But Tonko, you gotta hit Masters. Yeah, this stream doesn't end until I reach Master rank. He's doing slightly more Azumina than usual. He's got the full Azumina package. A full Azumina package that dies if I just top deck Imprint, which I don't have. Tribute negates. Can be called by. We don't have called by. The never-ending Master stream. Doesn't matter if you know what they're doing if you don't have the resources to capitalize on the weaknesses of the deck. Now, we actually do have a pretty good hand, but I'm pretty sure the types of interactions that Snake Eyes does do will just instant kill me anyway. Does Illyria Silva negate special, negate activation? You can do this called negate that effect. It negates the effect of, so you won't be able to attempt to activate again. Know the difference between negating activation and negating effects. It will save your life. It'll keep you off scales, and that's all that matters. I don't have any of my own monsters to put into, for them to place into my own scales quite yet. But they could just set MST. Set MST, set Living Eyes past. MST negates. MST does not negate except unless. Actually, MST is not negating continuous spell. Continuous spell does not resolve, but that doesn't count as negating actually. They're gonna turn their bot into machine. Yeah, some way, somehow, with all this gas, he somehow ends up passing turn with just a single Little Knight pass. I think he's gonna Fiendsmith, guys. I know that bridge. Let's see how a good player does the Fiendsmith bridge. literal full combo turns into SP pass. Sometimes SP pass is just barely enough. Sometimes barely, ever. Ice until you hit like master. I feel so like powerless in these recent formats. So for those who don't know, for those who don't typically tune into this channel, a couple of weeks ago, I fucking crashed out hard because I was climbing off stream. I was spending my free time playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Now that was my first mistake. I was just simply in Diamond, which is like, you know, it's close enough to Master. There's enough actual decent players in Diamond, but it's not too crazy. I was trapped in Diamond, spiraling. I climbed all the way to Diamond 2. I was just about to reach Diamond 1. But then I lost a coin flip. And then lost a coin flip. And kept losing coin flip. Wait, that's it? I lost every single coin flip. That's not true. I missed maybe like I'd say 27 out of 30 coin flips, maybe. This is what I mean. My body is a machine. Shouldn't he have like Prom Princess and like 8 other things? I mean, I'm sure this is still enough to like fuck with me, but I guess we're low enough that some people just simply aren't used to doing combo correctly, just like me. But like I crashed out so fucking hard because within a span of like an hour, I missed almost every single coin flip, and I dropped all the way from Diamond 2, top of Diamond 2, back down to Diamond 5. And I fucking uninstalled the game. I mean, I knew I was gonna come back. I always come back to Yu-Gi-Oh! No matter what, but like, it was tough. So Desiree is your opponent activates a thing, tributes, negates, and this is a... See, Desiree is the one that's really scary. Desiree is the one that when it negates my pendulums, they don't get the Rezo tokens anymore. Yeah, it's gonna be more difficult to bait out the Desiree. This is a case where I have to hope and pray that he's just bad and just doesn't know my deck, which is pretty likely. Can't target it. Does Engraver target it? Is he a fair card? Oh, I'm still reading. I'm a slow reader. Yeah, I would target. Alright, Desiree is out of the way. He might just Desiree negate my field spell. See, a lot of vaalmonica stuff doesn't target. But like, you know, that stuff will... I guess like I have a way to attempt to remove it on my own turn. A lot of shit has to go right though. We do field spell last. We would have to use a bad effect of Inverter. Would use special summon thing. And we can't resolve any other non-vaalmonica cards. I mean, it's going through. If he negates the Sultra, you can still resolve Inverter from there. Make Exciton. We don't have space for Exciton. We don't have space for good cards like Exciton. Huh? I forgot that this is here. Spell summon the guy. You should make space for Exciton. Bro, I've had Exciton and so many of my EEDs for the past like 15, 20 years or whatever. I've only made and successfully resolved Exciton maybe twice in my entire fucking life. I don't trust that guy. You can target his card normal summons, or you can target the guy. Either add to hand or special summon guy. Exoton's one of those kind of things where it was stapled in pretty much every single deck for so many years. You would always have to have it in your deck as an option. And I would never actually be able to successfully resolve the thing. Does he actually know? You think he knows, chat? Does he actually know what I'm doing? I guess if he does kill all my scales... Oh, wait. I can actually bait it out right now. We gotta look at your list. I'm telling you, Exoton is not the solution. You just Bagoose? I still have to summon my way into Bagoose. But what happens here is that, like, we set the scales by discarding Creation. Creation gives us three guys. And that way Desiree will have to respond because the field spell will attempt to take control of Desiree. That's not true. Just kidding. Oh, wait. I can't target the equipped monster with card effects. Just kidding. But he might think that's what we're doing. He might assume that's what we're trying to do. Because he might try to negate the field spell and the angel. But if we keep the... If we still have access to the demon tokens, we can still play. And if Desiree does negate both pendulums, we can... Baguska. If I just don't... Does Pendulum still get Rezo if negated? Nope. Take the Ash Blossom. Ooh, At least that's not hitting one of my scales. Who the fuck is playing Ghost Ogre on this ladder? I'm just gonna play cards at this point. Wait, I could just do Dual Flame now. What am I doing? I could try to do Dual Flame right now. Didn't make it a Flamger because he didn't need it. Yeah, he knows I'm just a bad player that's going to time out anyway. What? Dude, you fucking win! I mean, he still can't target Desiree, but like, he's just a little guy at this point now. He doesn't know how vaalmonica works. I don't even know how vaalmonica works. We fucking win! No, we lose target! No! Dude, I'm gonna time out before I win with this, to be honest. Like, we're fine, but I'm too... I was starting too hard, overestimating my opponent, that we're gonna lose now. I'm gonna time out now. Just summon a billion guys and get out the hot one, I guess. And by hot one, I mean Vavar. Can we even do that with Linkuriboh? Probably not. What am I doing? That was a misclick. Now it's super over, chat. I just clicked the yellow button. That was a shame, Conceit, at that point. He just handed me the win, and I just didn't have enough time of processing power. At that point, I could have just done Baguska. I was panicking, I fucking choked. Okay, so... if I wasn't a fucking idiot... this would absolutely happen in Shadowverse. This happens all the time in Shadowverse. For anyone that's like unfamiliar with the channel, this fucking happens all the time. So if I wasn't a fucking idiot... if I wasn't a bigger idiot than that guy... so I literally could have just done Baguska... and like... ooh, but I couldn't ODK because Linkuriboh, who cares? I still could have just done a basic Baguska into like Zebu Fair, like a normal play. Also, he negated my search spell, but I could still use a Demon's Pendulum effect to resolve the search spell in the graveyard. You played that on paper. An actual Shadowverse Evolve enjoyer, uncommon. Even both say, and that's all that matters. Like, I just simply psyched myself out because my brain is still scrambled from the quizzes. Let's just go with that. This is why I fell out of I couldn't reach master rank last time. I'm washed up. I'm not good at this game anymore. For the record, my uninstall crash out was like right before Primite. It was right before the recent Tenpai nerf. You played the first 2 sets of Evolve, it was fun. Sometimes I do stream Evolve, as in sometimes I'll collab with one of the Shadowverse Evolve official ambassadors, Ignitius, he's my guy. But like, I never have a chance to play Shadowverse Evolve outside of that. Because my friends, I have like only a couple friends that I play cards with. Ooh! Base deck? I have only a couple friends that were vaguely interested in Shadowverse Evolve. But they're both fucking bad. And they are not really interested in playing much, so I try not to push them to play with me. Play defense, that was a hard one. No, like, I've played enough of this deck that I know what the deck can do. I should know the lines at this point. It's just, I'm not smart or handsome, that's why. Abysscraft Supremacy. You might be stoked to know that, not only is Abysscraft really good in this current format, we're in the set 9 format now, it's been a while. Not only is Abysscraft pretty good right now, Vania, the Bat deck, is the best build right now. Not best deck in format, but it's the best Abysscraft build right now. They made Vania into a real deck now. Forestcraft Supremacy. I fucking hate playing Forestcraft, but I have to play Forestcraft. Because my main class in the digital Shadowverse is Portalcraft. But Portalcraft isn't a real class in Evolve in the physical game. So they kind of just took the Portalcraft characters and just spread them out across multiple different classes. Most of my favorite cards were put into Forestcraft. But I fucking hate playing Forestcraft. Because as you can tell, I'm not good at combos. I know what these combos do. I know what heroes do. I love heroes. I love GX. I was a GX shill, not a DM era shill. Yeah, my toaster got put in sword. They put Valmia into swordcraft. They put Spinalia and Orcus, all the puppets, into forestcraft. Deus Ex Machina is in Haven, so on and so forth. I have no idea what heroes do. Heroes are one of the other few non-ritual decks I actually know and like. In fact, I think heroes is probably the only deck. There's really only 2 decks I know how to play correctly, to be honest. Voice and Heroes. So what Heroes do in the current build is that you end board on Phoenix Enforcer. You can get Darklaw if you have the full combo. Phoenix Enforcer, Darklaw, Destiny Hero, Plasma. Just get all the good Dark Heroes. It kind of just do stuff, it works. It kind of just does stuff until you Nibiru them. Oh my god, we main deck 3 Nibiru, but we don't even have it against the one deck that... Actually, heroes can play under Nibiru, kind of. They also have a trap. This guy's about to search for a trap. So they have this trap that they can go into Favorite Contact, which allows him to summon a hero on your turn. You use materials from hand, graveyard, banish, yada yada yada. And you get Flame Wingman and Neos into grave/banish. So you could go into Shining Neos Flare Wingman, which is a board wipe. When it gets summoned, it kills monsters. Those are cards. It kills cards on field equals to the amount of different attributes you have on your field. So it's a trap that kills a bunch of shit, and Neos Wingman gets a billion stats and cannot be destroyed by effects. Phoenix Enforcer is more removal and is recycles himself. Darklaw is a Macrocosmos on legs. And Plasma is a skill drain. A one-size skill drain. Full board gives you DP, Darklaw, Sunrise, and the trap for 3 pops. If you're a good player, you get Plasma as well too. And people don't do this combo very much anymore, but there is a combo line that heroes can do that produces a spell floodgate as well too. Yeah, Plasma depends on hand. If your opponent is a really good player and has a lot of extra resources, then they can do Plasma. I was not paying attention to his hand here. Normal summon Liquid Soldier. I guess he doesn't use draws, so he can do Plasma. Yeah, he has enough guys to summon out Plasma. I'm pretty sure just Darklaw solos me. Because Darklaw fucks up Fiendsmith and also can fuck up my Pendulums too. OMG, Plasma, hi. Okay, maybe I'm a fake hero main, but I kind of forgot that you can just simply normal summon Liquid Soldier into Stratos. Because I pretty much always use Liquid Soldier just for the simple draw to discard one. Alexandrian Heroes usually punishes you more. Yeah, but like, what if you just don't get punished? It's funny. Overextending Heroes is you don't get punished as hard because, oh my god, he really does just have everything. With Wake Up, your opponent can't just simply Nibiru and force you to pass. Well, you can if you stumble, but because Wake Up does a thing when he floats, if your opponent tries to resolve Nibiru, is it only when he's short or is it just any sense? Hi, Pat there. If your opponent tries to chain Nibiru, then you can chain DPE to pop himself and pop Wake Up. So he technically should have done DPE first and then go into Miracle Fusion Wake Up. That would have been the safer play. Because if you do DPE on Wake Up when you chain against Nibiru, both of those will leave the field. Nibiru eats up the rest of the board. DPE summon himself in the next standby phase, and Wake Up will just summon out the Shadow Mist, which searches for the mass change. So you can still end board with Phoenix Enforcer and Darklaw through Nibiru, depending on how you sequence it. Now, that being said, I'm a bad player that just doesn't have Nibiru, so that discussion is moot. Whoa. I think I lose. Why do you have 4 back row? Why do you have this much back row? Actually, did he even like use a card? Did he recycle with this? Because I didn't see what he recycled. He didn't need to poly into DPE, so... Oh shit, I'm a bad player. Wait, I'm a good player. He's resolving on a standby phase. I can kill Enforcer here. Winnable? I don't know, is it winnable through Plasma though? Plasma and Darklaw? Because he can't re-summon Phoenix Enforcer, but like... That's still 2 pretty good floodgates. And he also pops like my scales too, with the trap. Fiendsmith steal Plasma? How did I Fiendsmith Plasma under Darklaw? It's a Macrocosmos. Oh, do you mean the field spell? That's what I mean. It's the other FS. Okay. Can I though? Because Dark, he just pops my scales, bro. He still has a trap. He can still just Shining to pop my scales. Oh, dude, he can recycle. Oh no. He can just do TP next turn again. I mean, there's technically a chance that, like, he'll just somehow not pop things. Field spell search, and he'll blind snipe a card from my hand. Ooh, that's rough, buddy. Now, there's no way, right? I mean, I'll play it out, but like, there's no way he doesn't just simply pop my scales before I get the third counter. What if he just doesn't know? Because technically, if he doesn't know, and if he fails to chain at the right timing, I'll resolve my Fuse Bow. Because the Shining resolves in its separate chain, that's why. So he might just simply fumble the timing. There's a chance. I gotta get the cum chattest. To put myself directly to 3 right now. Wait, can I even do that if... Oh no, I can still just take the damage even if I don't have a target. Like, he would have to do the trap right now to successfully stop me here. If he tries to do it now, he misses timing. Now we had to take the damage. We had to take the damage to, well, you have Viscerate. No, I don't want to, like, Foolish Burial into Banish. Because I want to use Viscerate to, Foolish Burial Cicatrice and add it back to hand like that. Now he's just gonna pop his own plasma, though. Wait, should I have taken the Dark Law instead so I'm not under macro anymore? Can you pop Plasma? Plasma doesn't have any special protection. Wait. Oh yeah, duh, I'm Plasma. Oh yeah, I'm the one that has Plasma now. Oh yeah, that's what Plasma does! I control Plasma now. What? He is really good. That makes sense. That's one of the only other cards that heroes would be setting. I shouldn't be too surprised. And Veserbe still can't Foolish Burial either. If only I had Typhon. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, just because I know I'm gonna lose, doesn't, like, I can still lose in a really amusing kind of way at least. Now this is a very normal hero build. Say it's 2 increases like a coward. Honest Neos isn't super necessary, but like it can keep your Plasma or Dark Law alive. Yeah. So if heroes somehow don't get interrupted, removal, floodgates, and floodgate. Pretty good. Heroes have so many steps though that's moderately easy to stop them. They have a lot of choke points that you can take advantage of. Don't Imperm Stratos. Don't Ash a hero lives. If you Ash the Vision Hero package, then they just die. Oh, finally a coin flip. And we don't have Guy. You know, I actually could tract not into Fiendsmith, but I could tract into a Demono instead. Because, like, what the fuck is pure Fiendsmith package gonna do for me here, right? I guess I hold on to Duel? Surely he doesn't have 2 hand traps that instant kill me, right? Although if he does have his own Duel, then if I call it by his Duel, then my Duel becomes useless anyway. He doesn't have Duel. I have Joel as discard fodder. It's fine. It still sucks ass though, huh? Because I had to use a bad effect of Inverter then. The bad effect of Inverter special summons the Trice from the deck, which doesn't pocket search. And I kind of took out my Link 1 option. I don't have Artemis. I haven't been stuck in a situation where I need Artemis in like a long time. What if we just bluff? Dude, Artemis is so good. A Link 1 that does fucking nothing. The thing that she does is that she sends Celatrice to the graveyard in really, really bad situations like this. A Link 1 is a Link 1, yeah, it's crazy. Honestly, at this point, do I just... The mono to bridge to Fiendsmith now doesn't do anything. I don't have enough bodies to... No, I guess I can still contact fuse. It sucks. It makes Caesar? Yeah, I guess I can still make Caesar. No, I can't, because I can't activate any more effects on the field. You at least have Chaos Angel? I've never quite had a situation where I needed Chaos Angel, but... Yeah, let's go over the deck again and see what I do and don't have. So, you know, I was thinking like, okay, I can understand the logic of having double Luria because it's discard fodder, it's extra discard fodder. I think I've only had one situation where I use it as discard fodder with a vaalmonica Pendulum anyway. So I can throw in the other tactics. I know obviously like most normal decks play only one Fabled. I just copy-pasted this that had two, and the logic of having two was that it was more discard fodder. Wow. One Inventor? I don't know about that. Like, Inventor, you don't really want to open with it, yeah, but like, I feel like having only one is even more risky. One creation, two Viscera. But creation discard is so crazy. If I put in Artemis, then I could take out... I like the idea of keeping Link Spider because it's an effect monster after Nibiru. One Viscera? I mean, that's where I'm at. I don't really think I'd put it up to two, if that's what you're saying. Is that what people are saying? You only need one Dueloom? The second Dueloom theoretically is there because now we have more ways to summon the opponent's turn. But like, we haven't reached the point where we needed to summon Dueloom on the opponent. We only had that maybe come up once. And even then, I'm not really summoning a second Dueloom because I'd be summoning out Valar as a finisher instead, so... I guess one... And then put the broken ass Link 1 for bad hands. Are you prioritizing Zebu Fair? The idea is that, like, it's not... We're not really, like, making the regular combo much more inconsistent. But you have access to more interactions in the opponent's turn because you can do Dueloom summon on the opponent's turn and board wipe. Because the on-summon effect works on the opponent's turn if you use either the Angelo Pendulum effect or the Creation Trap effect. Which, we haven't had that happen yet. Avara's cheeks. I don't care! She's hot! She's pretty! You're not on Maxi. Again, this is me net decking, right? The logic of no Maxi is because Maxi is bad. What's the point of Fiendsmith in this deck now that Beatrice is banned? You still have easy ways to bridge into Fiendsmith because you have both Demono and Zebu Fair as light fiends. So you can still have access to Desiree or Wave King Caesar. Beatrice wasn't even that great in this deck because Beatrice is a Foolish Burial. Oh, you can Foolish Burial a set of trees like 18 steps into your combo, but I was like, whatever. Surprised they didn't give an animation to Link 2. They bumped her up to Ultra Rare and she doesn't even fucking have an animation. Also, Fiendsmith still is a, it still is an engine that, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like really easy recovery, because you can still do another Fiendsmith combo the following turn. It doesn't even, you don't even have to get huge value out of Fiendsmith, but it's still like a backup option the following turn. Beatrice was another way into Val combo degenerate floodgate stuff. Yeah, but I don't really feel like it. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what I did do before, when I. Now that I think about it, you know how I said I crashed out and uninstalled Master Duel? It's because I was trying to climb with vaalmonica. It was probably because I was trying to climb with vaalmonica before. So vaalmonica is partially responsible for my crash out, but one thing that I was trying out was Fiendsmith combo into Beatrice into the fucking either Beatrice or discard Salvation, you open it. Salvation, banished, add to hand the field spell. Get Pegasus as another Penum monster. Another monster to Penum summon with. When I throw Angel of Blue Tears, isn't that the Trickstar card? Angle of Blue Tears. Is this generic? Target one face monster field, its controller's opponent takes damage equal to a number of cards in their hand, times 2200 to negate that target's. It's a negate and burn? It's an ultra rare? Effect damage is inflicted. You can banish this card from graveyard. Set one normal trap directly from your hand or deck. If set from the hand, it can be activated this turn. We count as effect damage, don't we? Is that dumb? I'm not crafting that shit, but like... I'm not crafting that shit, but that technically has a synergy. Because like, we do take damage, it's inflicting damage, I guess. It's not paying life points. Yeah, it's bad Vader, that's Floodgate. That's cute. It was not good, but that sounds cute, yeah. Anyway, I don't like Maxi. I don't like Maxi because every time I Maxi, it doesn't do anything. Whenever I try to like play Maxi, it either gets instant negated or I don't draw into anything that makes me win the game anyway. Maxi is bad because I'm bad when I play Maxi. And the logic behind other hand traps, not having other hand traps, is because Ash Blossom and Imperm just kind of feel like they don't do enough anymore. Like, so many decks have so many ways to combo, so many ways to keep going. Even if you find the choke point the perfect place to Ash and Imperm, it just doesn't feel like it does enough because they just keep going anyway. Imperm is nuts. Like, I'm not gonna convince you that Imperm is a bad card, like how Maxi is a bad card, but Imperm is better if I have talents over here. Yeah, that's true. But like, I don't know, man. Like, one of the things I've liked about Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that if you're a good player, you do your research or you practice, you can learn choke points in the opponent's deck and take advantage of those choke points. If you know enough about your opponent's deck, then you can understand where the most vulnerable and just hand trap correctly. It's just that easy. But like, there's kind of a lot going on now, especially, and whenever I try to target certain choke points, I still get punished. They still keep going. So have you considered the Unchained package? Make this deck even more bricky? Put in another engine next to the Fiendsmith? I have enough trouble just trying to do my basic combo as is. I believe in Maxi more than Nib. It feels like Nib is more effective in this format because Nibiru is pretty good against bad decks like Blue Eyes. Evening is good in this format. Much like Maxi, Evening Match has always been a card that just never gets when I need it. Like I had a Evening Match in my Trap Chicks deck I was playing yesterday for the festival, and I think I only drew into it going second once, and that's it. Put in Mono's engine to put Val skills with Electromite. Ah, dude, yeah. Vaalmonica, they are pendulums, therefore we need to play Pendulum Pile to make it good. Funny enough, Nib tokens turn on Drill Beam. Okay, I don't actually know what Primite does. Is Drill Beam's a broken spell, right? It's a super rare? Reveal Primite or Normie monster in hand. Or if you control a Normie or level 5 or higher Primite. Target one physical card in the field, negates effects, and if you do, banish it. That's an Omni-Negate. That's a Desiree. That's a Desiree that banishes? What the fuck? But all these guys delusional, literally dying to you. No, that's what my regulars in chat do. All of my regular chat members gaslight me. During your main phase, you control Primite sets. You don't want your Val to be more inconsistent. At this point, my Val is already so inconsistent. At this point, maybe adding more bricks won't even change. It won't even change anything anyway. Yeah, so Nibiru is a Normie, so they can still resolve Drill Beamu. Yeah, that makes sense. But Blue Eyes players are bad, so they don't draw into Drill Beam, right? It literally says accept the token. Oh my god, it literally says accept the token. Now mine. It's right there. We just had a genuine Yu-Gi-Oh player moment just now, across like 5 different people, including myself. But my Clash Shot was before Primite came out, so like it was still in the middle of Snake Eyes slash Fiendsmith slash Tenpai meta. And I thought I had learned enough about Tenpai and shit that I would understand what to do against them, know the choke points, survive going second. But I was fucking wrong, and I went all the way from Diamond 2, dropped all the way down to Diamond 5. Oh god, imagine losing coin flip against fucking Labyrinth. It's the first time seeing the counter trap. Labyrinth does not give a fuck about Droll. Wow. It's just minus myself, just have even less hand fodder, right? I can inverter to dump Domino. Can he just make me choose a blind excavate instead? Oh, just kidding. I mean, it's Labyrinth though, they're gonna pop my scales. Or they might be more concerned about popping the Fiendsmith. What? You hard drew that? You raw drew Dimension Ground? It's pretty good. Maybe I do use Blind Excavate. Now, because I'm under Dimension Ground, he probably just pops my scale here instead of the monster, because he knows I can't do anything with the Fiendsmith. White Woman. White Woman pop. Mm-hmm. technically, we can still choose to excavate. Because you just have to control these one vaalmonica pendulum. It went to ED? Yeah, because it's... Wait, actually, it went to ED. I mean, it's a pendulum, but like... Yeah, whatever, sure. No. Macro kills... Macro Cosmos kills pendulums. But this is a Dimension Fisher, specifically monsters. I guess. I guess? Whatever, dude. Blind excavates. Winnable? Yeah, it's considered a spell on destruction, so it doesn't get affected by the D Fisher. Well, Celetrice can't get recycled. Even then, like, I have to have 2 vaalmonica cards in Pendulum Zones. Oh, no, mine. I thought Dimension was all cards. I'm gonna be honest, I thought Dimension was all cards too, just because I've never actually seen a guy resolve Dimension Ground against me before. We can Little Knight. We can Little Knight, and they still just get everything back because they have another Welcome to Heaven set anyway. My bar is a machine that ends turn on Little Knight pass. Wait, what's the warning on this? I have to have a vaalmonica Link monster, so I can't even counter trap. It's like, yeah, Artemis gives me the bash effect. Yeah, sure, but like, there's still nothing to do after that, though. See, this is my problem. This is my problem, Master Duel. I'm really, really bad at winning coin flips, see? And my deck isn't a... Oh, I won the coin flip. My deck isn't a real enough good deck to fight through going second. Just vanilla ass Fiendsmith combo? Yeah, whatever. Just play normal good cards. I kinda hope he does do a hand trap just so I can tactics draw too. Fiendsmith is a pretty good engine and all, but like, it's not exactly enough to win just by itself, right? I can still Desiree at least. Desiree is pretty cool. What? That's a one-off. People are still playing this? People are still playing Gamma? He's 60 cards! Oh, we do draw 2. This is what I asked for. He's 60 cards and drew as 1 Gamma? Full combo, baby. Is it though? Field spell, get pendulum. Pendulum, discard, creation. Zebufera doesn't have any good targets. Adamantipator. Invitere. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. Because I have the monster already. Invitere doesn't get me more spells though. But like, we're still getting 3 counters anyway, I guess. Wouldn't the field spell be the same thing though? Field spell, get the monster. Discard creation. I can steal one of his guys. I can take one of his guys? Wait. You get another body? No, it's just getting the scale. It's getting the one guy to use as part of your scale. Well, I guess Pendulum Summon the other body. But like, I can take his body, that's funny. I can end board on Valva. That's so bad. Anyway. So we don't have any guys. Let's put the Demon into the Pendulums, into the ED. I think we put Creation on the Angel, just on the off chance that we can link on their turn. Since Zebu isn't going to have any guys to activate with anyway. You know what, chat? I'm really stupid. I really was just overthinking it. It really is just Baguska Pass, isn't it? Does Angelo need counters on her? To Pendulum Summon, to Link Summon, no. Well, no. Like, the effect to Link Summon when the opponent declares attack, she doesn't have to have tokens. But the only useful guy to summon on opponent's turn is Debu Flame for the pop, and that's it. Because Zebu doesn't have anything to interact with anyway. My body is a machine. All that effort and thought just to do Bagoose Pass. If I did the field spell, like, I could have passed on Valar. And Valar is hot, but like, it's just one single special negate and that's it. Va! Actual pure Va. Raw, set, pass, classic. Okay, Bagoose maintenance cost. Put away the Slut Vice. Slut Vice can add herself back to hand. I guess we can combo. Does this do anything special? Do I need to worry about Raw? I have to be careful with my guys I summon. I have to make sure not to get sphere moded. I'm about to die because I'm underestimating the power of Raw. He's not gonna have another Gamma. Why the fuck is Raw playing 60 cards? What does that mean? Because it probably is just simply Debu Dame into, like, triple attack for lethal. It shouldn't be that complicated. Surely, right? Cousin summon Juan. I'm gonna yoink his face down just in case. Just in case if it's like a marshmallow or something. If it was a marshmallow and I wouldn't have the out, I'd be finished. He did draw the one of Gamma and 60 cards, so he is... He is literally him, at least to some degree, yeah. He does have some bit of him inside of him, that's true. I guess just send away. I'm overthinking it, really doesn't matter at this stage. Cicatrice? Not really recycled. Disarm you? The same creation doesn't really do anything in graveyard. Who? Let Time Reviver. As card is hand and grave, you can target one face of monster in each field, shooting the face down. Eh? Why can't I use your effect? What? Oh well. No matter. We did it, guys! We summoned Valor! We get like a billion attacks! Donko, watch out! He's got... Wait, who is that? Who? Is that not once per turn? What? Dude, I'm gonna lose to Raw. I saw him add that shit to hand. I was like, who cares? I don't need that. Oh my god, I'm gonna get sphere mode. I'm gonna get sphere moded. I'm gonna get sphere moded. So, like, why could I not remove counters to get the triple attack exactly? Fell for it again. You can send this face up card to the graveyard, then you can spell summon the Winged Dragon and Raw. Yeah, I can still make Zeb in Battle Phase as well, too. MST negates. Like, I'm fine? Whoa, VO card! I'm fine? I'm just confused. It is 60 card power. That is correct. Yeah. It's also Egyptian, which works with the theme, the Raw theme. At the start of damage steps, I can still resolve this. I can still do Zephyr combos before damage steps, so I can kill that, right? On attack declaration, I can kill that. The Mao. Unless, what do you say? Yeah, my opponent declares attack. A replay happens, he attempts another... Ooh. He's just gonna recycle... He's not gonna recycle Sphere Mode. Nibiru, my favorite card. Chat. This is why we play 2 Devil Limbs, chat. Just bounce back. I guess I don't need these other effects anyway. If I take damage, I could add from graveyard. Nah. I just will simply not get myself timed out. Oh god, wait. Doesn't this come back to their hand? I guess this works. Wait, I could just like he's only on oh, I can't declare attack anyway. He's only at 2,000 anyway. Why can't I attack? What is happening? What's the IP doing? You can link 1. You can literally link 1 into Zeru. Oh, MST negates. Tonko not reading cards. What cards are there to read? What is happening? Surely he's done now, right? Surely I win now, right? So first I couldn't fucking activate Derulane's triple attack for no reason. IP couldn't attack directly. I didn't even use like Little Knight or anything. Was it a Sphere Mode secret effect or something? Was it like... I mean, we're fine. True God has a secret effect? We won, but at what cost? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, thank God he didn't have Iron Wall. We would have been finished. Monsters except... It's summoning sickness. Oh my god, Yu-Gi-Oh player moment. They have summoning sickness in this game? One nib and 60 cards is really funny. Did he even have card buy? How did he have the one single gamma in... He's not even playing cross out for Nibiru. He just has the one Nibiru. He just has one Nibiru because that's the Nibiru he had from the promo pack. The Nibiru bundle. He's like, I gotta get the 60 card deck up to 60. I'm at 59. He just barely beat tier -1 meta threat 60 card ball. There are many times where I fucking hate Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm exhausted, I'm sick of this try-hard, sweaty meta shit. And then you see the random-ass raw player in the wild, and it makes it all worth it. Oh, that Neeb almost never shows up, but when it does, just like that Gamma. I fucking opened 2 Call the Haunted, and he had the one hand trap monster that's not affected by called by. Oh, another hero player! Let's see if this one is as good as the previous one. For the record, if you want to know how to beat hero, just Ash Vision Hero, and that's it. Just Ash Vision Hero increase, and then, well, that's not it. What? That's not all you need to beat them, but that's like most of this. That's like the biggest choke point. Hero Snore. Shut your whore mouth, bro. You're talking to the Hero Shield. I'm a GX, bro. You think that Dark Magician Blue Eyes fans are annoying? I am the next worst thing. Low-key Mr. Liar Twin Valm. Oh. Wait, that's not very... That's not very hero-like of you. You're a 60 card. Now I snore. This is how we did play hero for a time. There was a variation of hero that played Isolde for a while. I think I bought Isolde. I got the stupid ass, that one sword. That old ass sword that would recycle itself. Phoenix Blade, he's not playing Phoenix Blade. He's just playing regular guys. Special, another Stratos. YouTube combo hero. Axe of Fools to target, equip your opponent's monster to negate. That's crazy. I remember I bought Axe of Fools just in case for Mikanko, when Mikanko was first revealed. Holy shit, you can quick effect equip Axe of Fools to an opponent's monster on their turn. But then I learned that Mikanko is an OTK deck actually, so it got really boring. Dude, I got a deal of the century, bro. I got what are they, Star Foil? I got Star 4 Axe of Fools for a fucking steal. I got them for like $1 each at the time. They went up to like $8. Nobody used them. But I got a set of Axe of Fools for a fortune. I miss my Conco deck. I miss the older, well, it wasn't really good, but I missed the like wave 1 version of Mikanko. You played it as a ritual pile. I mean, that was a Soul Day variant, but I liked playing it with the Libromancers. I like the Libtard variation. Mikanko, Mike, Neko of the Umfi. Like, he's still playing... Oh, I was gonna say regular hero cards, but like, wait. He's got Neospace in that pile? Is he gonna Cosmo Neos turn skip me? 60 card Isolde combo Cosmo Neos FTK? He's Jaden for real, for real. Umfi is technically generic ritual support. Who? Which one's a Umfi? Mikanko of them Umfi? I wouldn't say generic, but you can use her as you know you're watching bullshit with the opponent summoning fucking Saryuja. There has never been a healthy deck that goes into Saryuja. Look how big his hand is. Look at that thing. I hope he somehow fucks up the combo and Shame concedes. But Mikanko was used in a pile for a bit, where you can use it with Weaponmancer, and you would it wasn't much. Oh, you get a Weaponmancer counter trap Omnigate. That's cool. I forgot what else was in that deck though. Like I went hard on Mikanko when it first came out. I even got Mikanko like Dojin sleeves. Not Dojin as in porn, I mean Dojin is as in fan-made sleeves. Like Comiket sleeves. I got Mikanko Comiket sleeves and everything. I was gonna be a Mikanko main. But then I saw people built it as an OTK deck instead, and I got really bored. I liked it as combo slot, but I liked it as shitty ass combo slot, but you Bell? How many Jaden archetypes does this guy have? Is he gonna throw in the fucking the little baby Neospacians? Are you gonna see Hero Kid? Is he gonna special out Rottweiler? He's actually Jaden. I need to see where this goes. This is a crowning moment of his dueling career. He's finally finding the one guy on ladder that's opened 0 hand traps and isn't gonna concede. He literally just fits in every single Jaden card within his 60 cards. Isolde doesn't count. He's not pure Jaden, he's playing Noble Knight. So he can end with Phantom of Yubel. So we haven't seen him like thin into any Neospacians yet, but like Phantom of Yubel with like DPE, Darklaw, Plasma, Cosmo Neos. Just have Neos Kluger? What does that do? It is destroyed by battle leaves the field because of opponent's effects. You can spell summon one Neos Wiseman from hand or deck, ignoring its summoning condition. Wow! How does he have the space in his extra deck? What does this do for your deck? It's a level 9 Dark Spellcaster. Is he gonna have enough time? Is he gonna time out? Yeah, Kluger is just for hype moments and aura. I mean, Neos Kluger in Season 4 was hype moment and aura, yes. Tonko, look at his intimidating board. It's... even if he stops mid-combo, I still won't be able to clear this just because of these 2 interruptions and that's it. 0.2% usage rate, you love to see it. Oh my god, wait, that's it? What are those face downs? He doesn't have the board space to summon out Neo Shining Wingman yet. He has to resolve DPE first, which I guess is like not difficult for him in this case, but Yubel replaces my effect. Triple Super Poly. All his remaining 7 cards are Super Poly targets. I don't think I assume he didn't get the exact full combo he envisioned, but like, I still lose anyway. There's no way this first one goes through, so what if it does? Discard the Everter? Negate this? Or... ooh. He just hard drew that, bro. I don't think he special summoned. Did he? He just hard drew that shit, didn't he? He's really good. Should have done creation discard, but I still could. Who? That's literally all of Jaden's decks. Actually, yeah, he did draw a billion off of Saryujo. Yeah, that's true. He's gonna blind. He's gonna blind hit me with Dark Claw. I probably didn't, but I had... Now I have no chance because I didn't discard creation. Do I have a way to get Baguska? He needs an evil hero? Just wait till evil heroes come out. No, I bet he still has evil hero somewhere. I bet he has Malicious Bane in there somewhere. Aha, idiot, I still have an angel in hand. If I had a field spell to take control, that would have been nice, but... I mean, I think I still do field spell. I think what I do is try to bait him into using his shining. Well, bait, quote unquote. If he uses shining... Wait, does this have to hit Graver for tokens? I think it does. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, you have to have both? You have to have both pendulums to get the counters. Oh, well, that's a shame. This Dark Cloud player, you just can't miss. Add? Replace effect? There it is. We haven't lost yet. Well, we have because we don't have another monster to pen something with. Dark Claw's an actual real macrocosmos. So Demono gets hits as a spell and gets banished. Have a good night, Lauren. Thank you for dropping by. We lose. Well, we already know that he had this anyway. It's, you know, the regular hero combo switches into Shining combo anyway. What is his last face down though? Super Poly? I bet Super Poly. He does still have a response, so he has like a chain for something anyway. Vaalmonica needs a new quick play spell that banishes and negates banishes and negates also recycle stuff. Like we have a recycle now, but it's like a bad way to recycle. Who? Fire Fleet Lady? The one for Wados? For the crossout, obviously. Bro actually did have Wise Man. What does that do? Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summon. But Kluger special summons ignoring summoning condition. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. At the end of damage step, it is card battled and an opponent's monster. Inflict damage to a point equal to that monster's attack. Also, you gain. It's burn and sustain. Wow. This really is just hype moments. I'm surprised he doesn't have Neo's Patience. Which is like a normal ass, not even that bad combo. Compared to Kluger? What is Kluger doing? Any other oddities? Yeah, 2 super polys. 1 imperm. 2 droplets and 1 dark ruler, no more. I love Platinum Ink, dude. Easter weekend, maybe, so locals are cancelled. Half of why I'm here. I'm glad that I'm your only option for Easter being cancelled. Are Americans still celebrating Easter this year? We can't afford eggs. Oh, hey. Did I win the coin flip? I didn't see. I spaced out. Am I fighting Tempai here? Let's do this thing first. Eh. Make this get negated first. No response. Cool. I feel like this is too good to be true, but I'm gonna do regular combo. I'm just gonna play it normally and assume that he has no responses. Just because it's been so long that I forgot what the normal combo even looks like. Absolutely Tempai. This is Imperm for sure, right? No? If it was Tempai, he'd have he'd already resolved like 3 hand shots by now. Board breakers. I mean, I have responses. Zerufuru, the blue one, has protection against Lightning Storm at least. Add the Foolish Burial. Invite Air. Invite R. Get the 2 pendulums. Add the Angel. Place the Devil. Pendulum summon. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Wait, is Zebu's protection effect once per turn? I know it's not a hard once per turn, but like, is it regular once per turn? Like, do I have to summon a separate copy to be able to protect again? Add. I can actually add the counter trap for once. You just have to have 3 counters. That's cool. It's like, I'm not used to having so many excess counters, you know? It's nice. It feels nice. Is there a heal effect I can use here? Since I already have the trap in hand. It has a banish? I guess I could recycle Skelter. Overthinking? Slowing down. I don't know if that's my connection or his. That's my connection. Oh no. Oh dear. Why? That's his strat. He made me go first so I would lose connection. But like, my stream is working fine though, right? I'm not losing frames. Oh no. I finally get full combo. You can't do this to me. It's because I sent the Disarmia. Disharmonica. What? I didn't even time out! I still had like 150 seconds! What did you do to me? Madoshi? This is bullshit. Is the game like sabotaging me? Because we still, I don't think we still don't have an explanation for, say, why our Devil Lame couldn't use the 3 counters on summon, right? Like, the game is just fucking with me now. It's like I'm playing a Pokemon TCG sim, where it just makes up glitches to make you lose. They hate me specifically. Okay, it's his turn to get low diffed. No, yeah, it was, no, the problem wasn't the summon sickness, we solved that. I'm talking about why I couldn't use the counters on summon. Like, I still don't have an explanation for that. Oh, hey, it's Pymite. I actually get to see what a Pymite does. Wow. He gets Drill Beam and Ether Bell Set Guy. Just kidding. Wait, didn't they play 1 copy or something? Do they not have other targets? Like I've only seen the Blue Eyes part, not really the Pymite part yet. They usually play 3. I would assume they play 3 because it's broken, but maybe he needed that extra space to play the. He needed a space to play the ritual Blue Eyes. That's why. He didn't want to go above 41 cards. Is this actually going to be a DC? Karmic balancing? Yeah, Drill Beam to the end board, and Drill Beam is like an option to get banished, which is fucking crazy, but... Are there just the servers in general shitting now? Because it's not my connection. It could just be his connection in this case, but maybe it's just the servers overall are just being bad and stinky. OMG, Blue Eyes high. I still never bought the Blue Eyes 2nd anniversary because I don't want that shit on my account. I'm a Blue Eyes hater. I hate Blue Eyes because he's popular. I'm a contrarian. I dislike anything that's popular. Though I still like the OG Blue Eyes art quite a bit. It's like scuffed, but in a cute kind of way. But GX is popular, but it's not popular enough. We are kind of reaching the point where we are getting a lot of GX shilling, especially in recent years. I have seen people complaining about GX favoritism already. We're getting a whole Season 1 GX set that... That's it? I mean, they got Drill Beam, that's all they... No. Is Drill Beam not once per turn? No, it can't be. Okay, it is once per turn. Did he... Well, if those were all Drill Beams, he wouldn't set all 3. Right? Ether didn't search because he already opened all the other copies? Is that what's happening here? This is kind of a bit rough. Drill Beam just instant kills my scale, right? I'm thinking about discarding the trap because we can use the trap's effect using the angel or the devil. assuming we can even get a guy on board anyway. Like the second tactics is dead in hand, but like I'm thinking like I want it in graveyard because I can activate it going second. I can theoretically use one of these guys' effects to... Who am I kidding? It's not gonna fucking matter. At this point I'm just waiting for him to DC. So if I were to use Invitaire, special guy into Artemis, I don't get to activate any more non-Vaalmonica guys on field. I'm not sure if I even want to activate any more guys anyway. I'll just do it. Oh, that's a good card. I just realized Tactics isn't even gonna... Tactics is already dead in hand. The second Tactics is already dead in hand. But the second Tactics is also dead because he doesn't even have monster effects to resolve anyway. Hey, but on the bright side, I can use Demono's effect to burn and bounce a Blue Eyes. Wow. Fiendsmith is gonna get deaded too. Is he DCing yet? Might as well try for Fiendsmith. Do I attempt to activate Bounce a Blue Eyes? Isn't Blue Eyes just like the easiest thing to summon now? He's gonna end up banishing my like Fiendsmith anyway. If he does resolve Drill Beam. Oh my god, Drill Beam high. It's fine, guys. I got one counter. No, I didn't. Huh. You can get the third Blue Eyes? Surely he doesn't want 3 Blue Eyes. I saw some criticisms for the new Kaiba Man. It was like, oh, I gotta run 3 Blue Eyes now? Oh yeah, he can recycle Drill Beam? Of course he can. Why wouldn't the deck be able to? It's a modern Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. Of course he can recycle Drill Beam. How much attack was that guy? 16? It's not enough for lethal. He only has 1 Drill Beam anyway. The one is the only one he needs. So Drill Beam recycles the monster, and having the monster recycles Drill Beam? That's pretty good. Yeah, like even if we survive, we can't even use the Vaalmonicas to spend life points. But we can gain life points. This is why you don't beat Blue Eyes in the grind game. I'm not trying to grind him. I'm not trying to grind the Blue Eyes. I'm trying to grind his connection. And he's not fucking DCing. Not anymore. He got out of the tunnel. Palmite's pretty good. I guess now I know. We game is Skeleton and Gamble person. Hey, this is a guy that can activate on my main phase. So I can activate tactics and lose. Can I fight through a bounce and a obligate with 2 other face downs? Blind excavate, let's go. Why might just dual beam turbo? I thought it'd be more complicated than that, but I guess that is just how it is. That's all they need. I guess that's pretty straightforward. It's straightforward enough for that even a blue eyes player can understand it. Anyway, we've been at bottom of plat 3 for a while. Can you just D-rank me already? Just get it over with so I can just crash out already. As like 6 E-tellies for normal monsters. Actually, I should probably double check the deck list since I'm like actually for real learning blue eyes for the first time. I don't know what else the deck has. Ah, yes. See, this is why I don't bother playing hand traps, any more hand traps, because I don't draw my hand traps anyway. For hire? What is this, Duel Links? Ah, Runix, of course. Oh my god, Anna, hi. How are you still streaming? I can't believe Niju Sanji has survived long enough that they're watching Hololive die now. Runic Sprite for hire. We haven't seen the sprites yet. Maybe it's just for hire. What the fuck do for hires do? Beat? Who are you beating? Me? What? They have tits in this deck? They draw. Drawing good. Wait, is that not once per turn? Oh no, you just didn't use the effect yet. Okay. For high is broken actually. Excavate, get thing. If opponent activates a monster effect, you can discard 1 card for higher. Negate the activation. Why do they have to word it as 1 card for higher instead of 1 for higher card? Why does this deck have puns in the effect text? That really pisses me off. TCG want to be funny. Aha, funny stuff. I can't believe I'm gonna lose to a fucking pun deck. Folgo, Justice for hire. Special summon 1 monster for hire with a different type from 3 monsters used for link summon. If a card your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can draw 1 card. Then if you control 3 monsters or more with different names, draw 2. That's a lot of draws. That's a lot of draws. What if he's just stupid and stinky and just didn't draw any runic spells? Holy shit, runic under maxi feels real bad, huh? What if he just simply doesn't have anything at all? That'd be kind of funny. I'm just gonna pretend like I don't see that shit and just play like normal. Yeah, Maxie's bad. It never does anything. It never does anything when I use it. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. No. Let me quickly get my thing off before you banish all my pendulums. Oh, fuck. You got the monster negate back. Huh. But they get banished face up at least, so I can have access to, well, it's not gonna work that way, but... Even more draw? I can't yoink, no. There's just monster negate in general. So that is going to negate my pendulum scale. Jesus Christ, dude. Can you summon 4 more times for me, please? All they want to do is draw. Yeah, but this is a deck that actually has things worth drawing into besides just hand traps. Damn it, I can't believe you had discard fodder. I can still regular set. I can still regular set for Skelta. I guess I could still Skelta search technically. Oh my god, this is dire. And he still has Maxi! Yeah, dude, we're going nowhere fast. This is still platinum. I'm fighting all of these weird jobber decks and I still can't climb anywhere. I'm gonna D-rank in fact. Ah, but the stream doesn't end until we reach mastered rank, chat. Okay. Yeah. There's a chance. The game is giving me a false sense of hope here. Ah, dude, creation discard, we fucking win. Is it worth trying to do? Does the order count here? Does the order matter here? I get Sultra gets hand trap regardless of whether or not my pendulum goes through. And we got Nibiru, my favorite hand trap. Ooh, I can stop that. I'm good. He's bad. Imagine not opening Imperm. So, I wanted to do Sled tries first and see if she would go through. That way it would determine if I wanted to put creation tokens in either Dim Dom or Angeli. And because we've gone through, I can put the extra creation tokens onto Angeli instead. Of course, I can still lose to Ash here, of course, naturally. No response. We're gaming. Invite RE. Get the other bitches. Add the angle. Place the double. Pendulum summon. 1, 2. Dim Dom, search for the Foolish. Foolish away the trap. And then Jetty can blind excavate. Dim Dom, target capsule. That's the bad game we're talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's kind of hot. We never draw into this thing. Holy shit! We win! You can still, like, you know, debut with me, but we win! My favorites. Bagoose pass. Yeah, the game just handed me the counter trap because they know I'm gonna D-rank. The game is finally cutting me some slack here. And if you have board breakers, I can protect board apparently. And also obviously omnegate the board breaker too. MST negates. Wait, does Blue Eyes have a good out against Baguska without Primite? And like, of course I have the trap to like protect Baguska anyway too. They run Azalea? Can they make the bodies for Azalea like this? Oh yeah, I guess yeah, they'll knight Azalea either way. He's summoning! I just negate whatever pop they summon though anyway, so it should be fine. And also at worst, at the very worst, I have Nibiru, I guess. I'm slurping my lukewarm Baja Blast. Better question. Do Blue Eyes players even know what Baguska does? They can't Little Knight now. Yeah, they have to have Effect Monster, right? Yeah, I got Tanko Bell. I got Steak Burrito and Nacho Fries. That can go off, but I don't think I care if that goes off at this stage, right? They're locked into dragons too, yeah. Mausoleum doesn't really do anything, right? Tribute this card, special summon Guy. They get extra normal summon. What are they gonna do? White woman jump scare Baguska? Whoa, okay, buddy. They baited me. Now we can go. Now we can full combo, right? Yeah. What if you just hard? What if you just hard Jewel Beam? Oh. Wow. He got it. He got the out. So the counter trap is recycle, right? And draw for every 3. Actually, I do have quite a bit that I could recycle. I'm DCing again? What? So you can bounce, tribute, bounce. Face up card in general? Wait, you can hit my pendulums actually. I'm not sure if that's worth it, but he could theoretically go for my pen. No, it can't end this. No, it can't end this way. Come back. No, 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 no. Stop, stop. I'm not gonna get low dipped by a fucking Blue Eyes player because of server issues. There's no fucking way. Come back. Come back. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. He's actually FTK. He's actually about to. He FTK'd me with Hieratic Seal. Is there any other face sounds he can have that are useful? Just the... Does the trap have a condition besides just playing Blue Eyes to pop? This one happened in Shadowverse. Am I going through a tunnel? What is happening? Was this a D-rank game? Wait, am I gonna D-rank because of this? No! Wait, that counts as a win? Alright, good stream. I don't know if I have the... I don't know if I can stomach any more potential DQs, these DCs like that. Did we both DC at the same time? Synchronized DC? I don't trust these fucking servers, man. I'm gonna call it a night. Vaalmonica sucks ass, but they're cute! Dude, I really want to play Vaalmonica IRL. Like, I have... Obviously, I have the Vaalmonica cards IRL. But then I had to buy Fiendsmith. Oh, the Engraver got reprinted. But then I had to buy Tract. But I actually pulled one Tract. I do have one Tract in my collection. Should put in a Primite engine too. Yeah, play Primite to go with my Nibiru token. I lost a Val today in 100 USD 20. They had 2 very good cards. They only need 2 good cards in their deck. Max C game 1 and Furado's game 2. So I haven't checked the prices on the quarter century thing that released with all the reprints. Is Furados affordable? And do I give a fuck about Furados? Because Tonko hates Max C, and I hate Furados even more. Like, Furados, whenever I try to play a Master Duel, like, literally does nothing. Like, Max C doesn't do anything for me. And Furados is just worse Max C. I know Engraver is affordable now. But I'm pretty sure the other guys, I guess Requiem and stuff, probably wouldn't be that expensive because there are only one of them anyway. I really, really want to build Vaalmonica IRL, but like, that last push to make it playable with Fiendsmith is just not really worth it. Tract is like 80 now. I bought one singular box of this set and I pulled Tract and it was only like about like a couple bucks. It's typical Yu-Gi-Oh moment. The secret rare was only worth a couple bucks at the time and now it's like $1 billion card. If I'm able to, I would like to sell it. I should worry more about selling cards rather than making more decks because I don't have money, but anyway. I guess... Bye. I don't have any specific ideas. Oh god, I have a idea for tomorrow's stream. Do I go back to Deer Days? Card Fight Vanguard Deer Days? Because they got DLC. And I'm pretty sure I could I'm pretty sure I can receive the DLC. But then I still can't play online though. Are you that desperate that you would go back to Deer Days? You know, I bought the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection, and I still haven't streamed it. And there's a very good chance I still won't stream it just because I'm late. You still haven't? It's because I'm too late. Well, for one thing, I was busy at the time. I was busy spiraling to mental and physical illness at the time. But also, like, I just don't want to set up my fucking Switch capture card because I bought it physically instead of on Steam. I bought the physical copy because it came with the Heartbeat Feather Duster alt art. Or the Code Sentry. Deer Days 2 Ladder is waiting sim. A Deer Days 2 Ladder would just be a just chatting stream because there wouldn't be a single match. Like, my version of Deer Days can't connect online anyway. Because reasons. But even if I did have the actual proper game, I still wouldn't find any matches anyway. You still haven't done the story stream either? Yeah, but I can't do the story stream because reason. I might just do more ladder with a normal deck tomorrow. And by normal deck tomorrow, I mean like heroes or some shit. I might just try to climb with a deck I actually know how to play, like either heroes or versus voice. Since I haven't done a stream with either of those two for a while. Repo win. I don't know what Repo is. The only thing I know about Repo is I've only seen that one clip of Mint suddenly revealing to Roach Mom that her fucking grandma died, and Roach Mom like had an actual crash out on stream with that reveal. I think the the TTT Grand Prix starts tomorrow. That is an excuse to stream Shadowverse again, I guess. I kinda want to ride this Yu-Gi-Oh! High. Do I call this a high? I've been in an appropriate mood to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently. So I can squeeze in one more Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream. Roach Mom crash out where? Like, she like almost cried on stream because Mint just like dropped onto her lap that her grandma just passed away. And like, I keep forgetting her actual name, Matara. Matara actually knew Mint's grandma. Like she visited Mint's family. And it was like simultaneously extremely sad and extremely fucking hilarious because Mint was just laughing the entire time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna attempt to climb with a normal ass deck tomorrow. In fact, there are still several archetypes that I was thinking about streaming for a while that I haven't gotten around to. I still haven't streamed, like, say, Melodious. Is Melodious still fine in this format? I don't know. A lot has happened over the past 2 weeks in Master Duel. So I'm not sure what else is still viable. Goldie plants stuff I actually have URs for already. Or I have most of the URs already. Is there person or thing that I can raid? I'm always scared trying to raid strangers because I don't know who the fuck to trust. There was one VTuber. First thing I see, there's a VTuber that is purple. She's got a purple jellyfish theme. Her purple reminds me of Vaalmonica. So I guess I'll raid her. If this raid somehow sucks ass, Because oftentimes, whenever I do end up rating someone, it's someone like really, really weird that I feel guilty for sending my chat to. Surely I can trust VTubers, right? I love VTubers. New Tizu support for Goldie isn't going to be out in Master Duel for a while. They got new supports. I'm going to get traumatized by another raid. Yeah, I have trust issues. No raids on the YouTube side, of course, as per usual. Because YouTube raids are, you know, entirely different. Anyway, probably more climbing with shitty deck tomorrow. If I see you tomorrow, cool. If not, probably Shadowversing the Shadowverse Digital. She is chill, she will understand. We are raiding Aria Tix. We are going to raid Aria Tix. Be nice, don't talk too much about armpit. Well, do, she might be into that. I'll send you guys on your way. I'll see you again tomorrow for whatever the fuck. Bye bye.